Uh-oh. He's already getting artistic. He's putting Oppenheimer in here.
My ears.
You don't like the Oppenheimer in your ears?
No.
You don't like the Geiger counter?
Yeah, the Geiger counter is the problem.
Okay, that's the thing though, is like the content nukes are they're not just reaction videos or some shit like that. They are like high production quality type shit. So he's put like bajillion hours into this, okay? It's an hour and a half. And so there's little like artsy segments. It's same with Content Cop, same with like Nick DiOrio videos.
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent.
Also, chat, if you don't know, this is Oppenheimer. This is the guy who invented the atomic bomb. This is him talking about his reaction after they dropped the atomic bomb.
I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu takes on his
Man, I
multi-armed
love
form
like watching this at 2
and
FPS.
says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
We think the Houthis on Allah is doing what Houthis
Jesus, bro, he's bum rushing. He's playing all of the worst clips of Hasan all overlaid each other. I can't wait for him to play them all one by one. Hasan has said so many
I've been
shitty
Hasan
things.
flashbang.
Exactly, bro. Look at that nuke.
Why am I held accountable? God forbid you throw up the fucking green Hamas banner.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm cooked.
Happy birthday from Twitch, Hasan. Happy birthday from Twitch.
That clip right there, that was the entire Twitch staff wishing Hasan happy birthday after everyone was like already saying that Hasan got special treatment from Twitch staff. They then released a video where they all wished him happy birthday. So yeah, he's unable to escape the allegations. He 100% gets special treatment because Twitch likes him.
Oh, hi there. It's me, your old friend, Ethan Klein. It's been a while since we've last spoken.
He's lost a lot of weight. He was what?
Didn't Markiplier block him?
Probably.
Because he's like problematic and
he's not problematic. No,
society.
he's not a nuisance to society either. Okay, do not fall for the Hasan Piker bullshit,
No,
Becky.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying because he's.
You're
kind of
a Markiplier simp. No, you're a Markiplier simp. You cannot look at this objectively. We might need to remove her from the call. No, you can't. You literally just said he's a menace to society. You don't even know who he is.
You just said that because Markiplier blocked him on a podcast. I think he was on that podcast with Trisha Paytas.
Yes, they had something called Frenemies, and it blew up because Trisha Paytas is
kind of
a
an
drama
asshole.
queen. Kind of an asshole. She tried to steamroll the show, and he said, "No, I'm the one who pays and funds for everything. You can't just like bring random people to work for the show." And then she had a little bitch fit about it. Okay, I'm continuing. Okay. That's who he is. Also, yes, Hunter, he has lost a fuck ton of weight. Like a fuck ton of weight. He was rotund. He was round like a year ago. You're looking at an Insta-reel? What do you mean? Because there's so much stimulation on screen?
In that time, I've had 3 kids, all boys. I've lost 100 pounds. And
what? Look at that.
Bro.
Can I get back fast enough? Look at that. Jesus.
Oh. You weren't kidding.
Dude, oh my god. Look at that side. I need that side by side. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I'm not quite at either of these levels. He's just a bigger guy than me, but still. Like, that's the glow up right there. I'm not gonna lie. He was getting really rotund.
And I've pissed off 75% of the internet. Probably a lot of you guys too. Actually talking about there at the NRA meeting that's today in Texas. Someone should block me.
He played the clip. Oh my god, he played the clip of him saying someone should drop an explosive device at the NRA convention. which is highly
no shot.
is highly not allowed on like multiple platforms. But he starts the video by playing one of his worst clips. Oh my god, I love this. This is great. We're already getting some fire fucking clips in here.
Oh yeah, and I got a tattoo also, so I'm cool like that now.
Oh my god.
Or right.
Dogs.
I always thought that despite our
not him
differences,
flexing the muscles.
there was one thing we could
Hold
all
on,
agree
go
on.
back.
And what
That was a stealth flex, wasn't it?
That was a subtle
like that
self flex.
Yeah, bro. He would. Yeah. Okay. I see you.
I always thought.
I see you.
I respect the hustle.
One thing we could all agree on, and what was that? That we love America and everything she stands for. Mom and Dad and apple pie. Sure, there's plenty to criticize and endless things to improve, but I thought it was about making a more perfect union.
This is where he failed. Okay, because that is not what a lot of people think. A lot of people think America bad. I hate America. We should destroy America, and most of them are Americans.
I think this part is meant to be satire.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying he's about to get into it because
he's being very sarcastic.
He was running with crowds of people who are like straight up commies, or they're called tankies, is what they're called. It's like their slur. I'm allowed to say it though because I don't like them, but he was running with a lot of tankies.
Hold on a minute.
And Hasan is a tanky, in fact.
Not tearing it down. The thing is, there's something kind of scary brewing in America. Communism.
He said the word, guys. He said the fucking word. America, did I hear oil? I don't have any sound effects for that, but America, and then it's just a bunch of bombs.
That's America.
That's America to me. I started a show a couple of years ago with my acquaintance, Hasan Piker. You might remember him from such classics as
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck.
Yes, dude. He starts off with that clip. That was one of his worst clips. I actually have an edited. I have an edited version of that clip, or not that clip, but his apology tour. He had to do an apology tour with his uncle.
You can't say that.
You cannot, no. But it's safe edgy. It's the kind of edgy you can get away with because like fuck America type of beat. And Hasan loves doing that shit. But I have his apology tour where he had to go on with his uncle who built his career because he let him be a fucking journalist for his news org, the Young Turks. He had to go on and apologize for that comment. And then there's a clip where like his uncle's like, so do you really believe that America deserved 9/11? And then he like responds, like says no or whatever, does his whole like PR response. But then I just have an edited version where it's like, yeah, and then it just freezes and does like the black with the text on the bottom that says fuck yeah. Fellow hell diver.
No, it's
saying
you need a
kill
will
those
be right.
motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy shit. That's not what I said. You dumb cracker bitch.
And of course, the Leftovers podcast, which was our show, which we made broadly to.
So those clips that were shown in succession was, wait, actually, did we miss one?
You can't say that word. That one's mine.
Wait, hold on. I think I missed one.
Acquaintance, Hasan Piker. You might remember him
pay
from
attention?
such classics as
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it. Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy shit. That's not what I.
Okay, I didn't miss it, but in that same one, he said America deserved 9/11. He also said that guy on screen. I think he was he was either a representative, a governor, or someone running for office or something. He lost his eye to an IED while serving, and he said something about saying how the guy should get like fucked in the eye by a terrorist
I'm not having a good time
or something.
To watch this video share.
Is it that low of quality? Hold on. Let me see if I can restart it and then up the stream settings. But yeah, he said that rep should get like fucked in the eyeball because he hates America that much. Okay.
That's insane. What the fuck?
And then the other one was him saying that he thinks the street should run red with the blood of landlords, and that we should kill all the landlords.
You dumb cracker bitch.
And of course, the Leftovers podcast, which was our show, which we made broadly to goof on the antics of the right. Now, to be clear, I knew about all these edgy and controversial jokes at the time we made the show together.
By the way, the reason the show ended is because Hasan could not say you shouldn't kill baby Jews in Israel. He could not say that. Like, that is why the show ended. That is why it broke up. That's why they had a falling out. It's because Hasan refused to say you shouldn't kill baby Jews in Israel. He said that all, like, he couldn't condemn the clip of his of Hasan's buddy saying that, like, all settlers are all Jews in Israel are settlers and they all are viable targets. He said, what about babies? He said, there are baby settlers. So that's why their show broke up. Is because Hasan is a fucking menace.
Hello?
Because who am I to judge?
Here is Ethan Klein being a delightful human being.
I was just going to say, if there's another Holocaust, if they start rounding up the Jews again, I hope Ben gets killed.
He played another one of his worst clips where he said Ben should get rounded up. Like, I love this. We're getting, like, they can't even use these clips against him because he's using them in his own video. This is great. This is great. This is S.
He presents himself as someone like me, a left-leaning Democrat who supports basic things. And we went on making the show for about 2 years and everything was good. Everyone was having fun. The audience was having fun. No problem. That was until this happened. We were doing our regular show, and for the first time I noticed an inordinate amount of radical, hardcore leftists. I mean, I thought we were social democrats, not whatever this was. I don't hate the idea of, like, people who can be successful. I think it's good that people can achieve success in the term monetary success. I mean, that's what that means, right? I do. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
I see so many people in the chat saying no.
I don't know what y'all are tripping about. Like, what the fuck do you
What is the idea that
you guys,
people are looking for?
You guys are all, like, radical communists? There's that many radical communists? Suck it.
Yes,
Cool.
there are, because he brought in a bunch of radical communists from Hasan's community. What's up, Hunter? I heard your sound play. Does that mean your shit died? What
I
happened?
think so. Hello?
Hunter. Is he here?
He was.
Is he here? You're not answering the question. Yes or no?
I don't know.
Jack. Okay, yeah, his shit is bugging.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Okay, so it's and Becky, does the stream I have running in call, is it bad for you?
No, mine looks fine.
Check on Epic Games. Make sure that shit ain't updating or something in the background. Maybe that's
Get chat. You're watching a capitalist pig. Deal with it. And then this happened. This comment from Hasan really started to sound some alarms in my head.
If you're in a socialist country with multiple parties, and one of the parties is a capitalist party, which would surely exist.
This clip is so good.
What would you do if that party started gaining momentum?
The solution to that would always be education and offering more
education, guys. And when I saw this clip, the first thing I thought was, like, you mean like re-education, right? And Ethan, he picked up on that too.
Re-education?
Re-education, certainly, yeah.
Re-education. Maybe we put them all in, like, specific areas, like with tents and, like, guards and stuff. We could call them, like, I don't know, camps.
There should be an enforcement mechanism, and in that enforcement mechanism, I think, like, rehabilitation, which would include re-education as well.
If putting capitalists in re-education camps isn't disturbing enough, I started to notice that Hasan was carrying a lot of water for communist states' war crimes and genocides.
What do you call Crimea? I call it a part of Russian territory, bitch. That's what I call Crimea. I call it Crimea River, a Russian river. So
if you guys don't know either, Crimea was part of Ukraine, and then Russia invaded it. And what is it, 2014? and no one did anything about it. Like literally, no one cared. Like I think Obunga, he just didn't give a shit because it was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just didn't care because it was his last term. But no one did anything about it. And then obviously Ukraine got invaded. Like Ukraine proper got invaded later because Crimea is like an island.
The annexation of Crimea is absolutely a justifiable annexation. Tibet was literally.
Okay, I didn't know he said that. I didn't know he justified the annexation. You can make an argument. Like today, if you ask a lot of like politicians and a lot of commentators, Crimea is a part of Russia. That's just how it is because they took it over and there's probably no getting it back. That doesn't make it okay that they invaded and took it over though. But he was saying that it was okay that they invaded and took it over, which is like fucked.
A fucking feudal slave mandate like
So
autonomous zone.
China did them a favor.
Wait. What is this one? Is this Tibet?
Just wasn't bugging.
Tibet was literally
Oh my
a
God.
fucking feudal slave mandate like
So
autonomous zone.
China did them a favor.
That was one. I mean, in America, when I say something like this, people get very upset. You know, we talk about the Dalai Lama saying "suck my tongue" or whatever, but like that's not far from the norm in fucking normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in and
So
took
China
over.
unilaterally took over Tibet.
Like
Squelched
these are
their culture. They basically are trying to, homogenize the culture.
if your culture.
They're trying to swell the religion and the identity.
The part of
they did them
feudal
a
warlords
favor.
and slavery, abolishing that. Yes, I do think that is good.
No, China did them a favor.
This
So that's two countries that have invaded other sovereign nations, and then Hasan is like, yeah, they should have done that. And the reason he's okay with that is because he's kind of cool with commies. He kind of doesn't mind commies, like on the DL, but he let it slip like really bad on this podcast. How much
Not even on the DL.
No, well that's the thing. It was on the DL, but then he went on this podcast, and then he just kind of couldn't because his entire strat is he never talks to anyone who knows what they're talking about. He'll never debate. He doesn't debate anymore after he got absolutely like creamed in a debate a couple of years ago. But he specifically like won't debate people on stuff. He won't watch bad content on him, and he won't like talk to people who oppose him. But Ethan just like came from inside the house and was like, yeah, is this what you think is, and like got him to, and like pushed him on stuff in a way where he just like said the quiet part out loud, where he's basically okay with, people getting their fucking sovereignty just run over if it's by a country he likes.
is a good way to describe Taiwan.
Imperialism, if you will. Oh, now he brought Taiwan up. Oh, that God. Okay, Taiwan is like an actual place that is threatened by China right now to be taken over, and I'm pretty sure his take on it is like, oh, it's basically
As well, the American federal government going into the fucking South and killing, unfortunately not all of them, but a decent amount of slavers and defenders of slavery. This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government
Tibet was a separatist.
that squashed, okay?
Tibet is the South in the Civil War?
Yes.
And most disturbingly,
Oh,
the
God.
complete whitewashing of the Chinese genocide against their Muslim minority group, the Uyghurs. Don't they have Uyghur death camps? Is that?
It's not a death camp. They were re-education camps, and they are no longer in operation.
Is that
according
true?
to the Associated Press?
Okay. I saw this
But, yeah,
crazy
they're-
documentary, and I don't know. I don't know the surrounding narrative or anything about it, but it was about there was doctors in the area. They would be able to procure organs.
No, that's no.
I'm telling you, they were in China with.
Dog, that one is like Shen Yun,
They're like, we
Falun
could
Gong.
get you an organ from a Uyghur. But why is that? Is that really that crazy?
The Associated Press quietly fucking wrote an article that didn't get a lot of coverage in mainstream media about how like, okay, well, all the concentration camps have been closed now. Like all the re-education camps are closed now in fucking Xinjiang, and it's like very different vibes in Xinjiang, and now it's the tourism hour.
Let's see what the Associated Press actually had to say about this. These are all.
That's the other thing. Hasan never actually looked shit up, like ever. Twitter is his main source of information, and he'll be like, he'll basically like make up, like straw man anything he brings up that's counter to, or not even counter, just like things in general. He just refuses. Oh
yeah. Anytime I try to watch your shit, it just breaks. I can't.
This is unfortunate. Hey Becky, start a screen share and see if you can watch yours. Because if not, then
can you send me the video? Because I don't.
No. I'm saying just like stream your screen and see if it kills his Discord, and then we can go from there. Because maybe I can have you turn off hardware acceleration if it fixes or something.
AP articles from the last 2 years. UK independent body reports China committed genocide in Xinjiang. China sanctioned a U.S. research firm and 2 individuals over a report about the human rights violations in Xinjiang.
It's the tourism hour.
To China's fury, UN accuses Beijing of Uyghur rights abuses.
Tourism hour.
Uyghur County in China has the highest prison rate in the world. 1 in 25 people is in a Chinese prison.
Damn.
It's the tourism hour.
48 Uyghurs detained in Thailand for almost 11 years are on hunger strike to protest their imminent deportation to China, where they face imprisonment or execution.
Not only does this AP article seem not to exist, reading the AP proved exactly the opposite. Hasan has happily eaten up the Chinese propaganda on this and has regurgitated it to his mainstream audience. Why is he defending China's genocide of their Muslim population? How does this even make sense? It only makes sense if A, he's being paid, or B, he has the political complexities of a 5-year-old.
It's the 5-year-old one. He has the political complexity of a gnat, okay? Hasan is a shill. He is a shill. That's just how it is. I do not think he's getting paid by anyone. Unless someone can prove that otherwise. I have no evidence of this. But he is absolutely a shill. He just ignores facts if they're counter to what he believes.
I know America Bad is a meme that people laugh at online, but with Hasan, this does actually seem to be the beginning and the end of his analysis.
2 principles. Let me explain to you. 2 principles that you should keep with you, coming from a person who's Turkish, okay? When you look at a situation in the Middle East, you look at what the local government is and who the Western forces are. Never align with the Western forces. So when I look at other countries, I look at the regional actor, whoever the regional power player is, and then I look at who is backed by the Western superpowers. That's a principle that you could take home with you. If you want to actually be moral, or if you want to be smart about the way you analyze other countries, that's one basic principle that you can take home with you. All of a sudden, magically, you are above on your foreign policy analysis. You're going to be better off than 90% of people that look at the situation.
After seeing all of this, I was already getting uncomfortable with our partnership.
I started to wonder if I had any idea who this guy actually is.
And then, this happened.
We have breaking news out of Israel this morning, where Hamas has launched a surprise attack within Israel's borders overnight.
After the shock of October 7th, I noticed a huge increase of anti-Semitic comments from Hasan's stream and Discord, including from his head mod. I was disturbed that Hasan was seemingly okay with this.
Can you, do you care that your chat is calling me racist? Do you make any attempt to modify?
I have not looked at my chat.
Moderate that at all?
I have not looked at my chat at all, but you have
I just opened it, but don't you have moderators? Do you care at all about what you're...
This is like, Ethan's like crying because he's his friend here. They were on stream together, like podcast, a bit before this, a couple days before this or something. And that's when Hasan was like justifying a murder of babies. And he's just trying to be like, can you not like, do you not feel bad that your chat is calling me racist because I think the killing of babies is bad? And he's like, bro, you're saying racist things, like, or things that racists would say. Of course they're going to call you.
Audience says about me.
There's 32,000 people in here right now.
I'm just trying to tell you guys how it feels. And I'm fucking shocked that you don't care that people in your chat are saying, who the fuck is this child, cold, arrogant, as fuck.
I love you, but there's only so much I can do.
How can you be surprised when your Discord is literally full of fucking...
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do if you're making that argument. You know that, right? Like,
Hasan's chat had been calling me a Zionist, baby-killing genocider, Maybe it is unreasonable that I'm asking him to moderate his chat for a friend. He doesn't even know where I'm coming from because it's not something he would ever ask for.
And all these other content creators actually, you know, whipping their communities when their chat is going fucking absolutely bananas over random dumb shit and bringing my name up for no fucking reason. That you were just allowing that shit to run rampant in your chat. And I thought that was fucked up.
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do.
Especially as someone who thought we were fucking friends. I think that's a reasonable expectation for someone who you consider to be a friend.
The problem wasn't that he was pro-Palestinian, because I share a lot of those views, and I've been a stalwart supporter of the Palestinian cause for many years. The problem with Hasan's coverage, and a lot of people like him, was their complete lack of empathy for the Jewish people who were frankly slaughtered by Hamas. He refused to show even a crumb of empathy for the Jewish victims.
But listen to what this guy has to say.
And as you might have seen, there was some sort of rave or desert party where they were having a great time until the resistance came and electrified hang glider.
What's up?
His poor Discord is struggling, dude.
This is so sad.
And took at least several dozen hipsters. But I'm sure they're doing very fine despite what the New York Post says. But nobody had seen this coming.
I mean, that's insane, right?
I don't even... Yeah, okay. Like...
Okay.
I'm
just criticizing people. You don't have to comment if you're not comfortable about it.
I honestly felt at times that he and his audience barely thought of Israelis as humans.
But this dude just called babies militants.
No, I understand. And there are baby settlers as well. But there are baby settlers as well.
That's
there
the
are babies
clip.
in the settlements.
Part of running defense for Hamas is downplaying the
Jesus.
violence, specifically the sexual violence, which he's done a lot of.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much. So that's the other part of this problem that many people that can't contend with. Like, the Palestinian resistance is not perfect. They're not, like, so good. They have magical bullets. The Palestinian resistance is not perfect. They're not, like, so good. They have magical bullets. Is not perfect.
Of course, if you compare the raw numbers, Gazans have lost a lot more than Israelis. 40,000 people have died, and neighborhoods have been completely flattened during this war. And while we should keep their plight at the top of our minds at all time, it also doesn't mean that we should disregard the lives of the Jewish people who are also affected by this, even if their suffering on the whole is not as great. Some of you may know that I'm an Israeli dual citizen. My wife is Israeli, my kids are half Israeli, and my entire in-law is Israeli. I lived there for 5 years, and I grew a closeness with the country and its people. One of the biggest issues between me, Hasan, and his community was that I am in favor of a two-state solution while they are in favor of a one-state solution. Their theory is that after the October 7th attack, Israel should just dissolve its borders and let Hamas enter Israel unrestrained.
What do you think Israel should have done in response to October 7th?
Instead of indiscriminately bombing Gaza, I think the first thing to do in that situation would be to dismantle the government in the way that it existed, like get Netanyahu out of power.
Okay. So you're saying Israel in response... Hold on, dude. You're saying in response to this terrorist attack, Israel should have dismantled their own government.
The first set of actions would be to democratically take Netanyahu out of power. Yes.
The problem is that Israel's been at war with its neighbors for 70 plus years, and it makes a lot of sense that there be some distrust there. Is it really insane to think that Jews, as an ethnic minority in Israel, would not be safe? After all, Israel is a country of refugees. If the Jews didn't come from Europe after the Holocaust, they came from the surrounding Arab countries that expelled them in massive amounts following the 1948 war. In fact, there was more Jews displaced than Palestinians during the Nakba. 1 million Jews. All of these surrounding Arab countries had vibrant Jewish communities in huge number, hundreds of thousands. Now, if you look at them, you're looking at close to, if not literally, 0 Jews left in these countries. Just
That's true, by the way. There are like no Jews left in all of the Middle East except for Israel. That's just how life is. Womp womp. It's cause you see, even the Talmud, okay, the Jews' Bible, right? It even says that's how it would be, that they'd have to defend for themselves, and that's how it is right now. There's one Jewish state and there's a bunch of Muslim ones, and it's unfortunate that they can't just be like all chill like we are in the West. But that's not how the world works. Everything's different there. They can't just all vibe. It don't work.
To give you an idea, here's a visual representation of the Jewish refugees after 1948. Morocco had 265,000 Jews. Now it has 2,000. Algeria had 140,000. Now it has about 50. Iraq had 150,000 Jews. Now 10. And I want to give a special...
Who are the 10 Jews still left in Iraq? I'm curious. Like, there are 10 of you left? Why? I don't understand. How do we even know there are 10?
Shout out to my boy over in Afghanistan. One known Jew.
Oh my god, it's even worse. Afghanistan, there's one. Holy shit.
We know him. We love him. He's the one Afghan Jew.
They were forced to leave their homes, their lives, their property, and migrate to the only place in the world that would accept them, which was Israel. The irony of this whole situation is that after the 1948 war, when Israel won the war to declare its independence, the Arab countries got super anti-Semitic against their own Jewish citizenry that had nothing to do with Israel. And as a result, they kicked them all out, 1 million plus of them, and forced them to go the one place they hated the most, Israel. And now those same people that forced them out of their homes are telling them they don't belong there. So if the Jews of Israel are surrounded by Islamic militant terrorist groups that have stated their goal is to annihilate Israel as a Jewish state, and considering the historical context of Jews being pogromed from Arab countries, is it really that crazy for them to not feel safe as an ethnic minority, even a little bit?
And that's pretty much the entirety of our disagreement. Despite what you've read on TikTok and Twitter, I've donated $6,500 to a Palestinian charity after the war started.
Hey, Ethan Klein, thank you for the dono. Ethan Klein gave $6,500. My goat. Thank you, Ethan.
Condemned Netanyahu as a war criminal. They're led by Netanyahu, who should resign in disgrace and go to prison for being a war criminal. Called the West Bank settlements an abomination. Settlers in the West Bank are religious zealots, they're monsters, they're genocidal. I've even said the West Bank settlers are valid military targets.
When you talk about like colonial settlers and stuff, like that's what's actually happening in the West Bank right now. And these people are more or less valid military targets, in my opinion.
My only crime is wanting a two-state solution instead of one, and thinking it's not okay to kill Israeli civilians. That's it. That's why they're calling me a Nazi Zionist. And because of Hasan and others spreading this malicious lie about my beliefs, I'm even getting harassed on the street.
So how come you don't like Palestine?
I like Palestine.
No, you don't.
Why do you say that?
Because, bro, you're... wasn't she in the IDF?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Mandatory service.
That's sad. That's terrorism, bro.
She was born there.
That's sad. Feel bad for you guys. Ethan Klein, bro, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist, bro.
Look in the fucking...
What the fuck? Some random guy in the street said you look like a rapist. Oh no, and he pulls up the picture. That's the guy who was harassing him. Bro.
Again.
Rapist face review. Which one of these guys looks more like a rapist? I'm gonna say it's the guy in the hat on the left. What do we think? Jesus fuck. Bro, he's throwing stones from glass houses. Holy shit.
So what all did I miss?
Basically he explained that the only thing he disagrees with Hasan, he thinks like all the stuff happening in Israel is not good. He thinks that the prime minister should be jailed. Blah, 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 blah. He just doesn't believe in a one-state solution because if you put like the couple million Jews with all the Arabs who obviously hate them because they're not part of the state of Israel at this time, and to one state, then we'll have problems, right? Because the majority will be Arabs that do not like Muslims or don't like Jews, and then that's it. You're fucked. He thinks there should be
that doesn't like the minority.
exactly the minority who's already kicked out of every state surrounding in the Middle East. So he thinks there should be two states, that there should be a Palestine and there should be an Israel, and they should coexist. That's the only thing he differs from on Hasan. And he gets harassed on the streets. Okay, do you have the stream pulled up?
Yes.
Look at this shit.
Hasan and others spreading this malicious lie about my beliefs. I'm even getting harassed on the street.
So how come you don't like Palestine?
I like Palestine.
No, you don't.
Why do you say that?
Because, bro, you're. Wasn't she in the IDF?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Mandatory service.
That's sad.
It is mandatory. You have to be in the military in Israel if you're born there. And people try to use that against his wife because he met his wife in Israel, and she served in the IDF, and so that means she's like some kind of criminal. Like
fucking weirdo.
That's terrorism, bro.
She was born there.
That's sad. I feel bad for you guys. Ethan Klein, bro, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist, bro.
Look in the fucking.
You look
Wait, did he say look at the fucking mirror?
like a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one of these guys looks like a rapist? Ethan Klein or that guy? Like, bro, what? You can't be throwing stones like that. Jesus Christ.
Feel bad for you guys. Ethan Klein, bro, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist, bro. I'm tired of all these coward Americans in the South.
No. No. Wait, dude, I need this as a profile picture. Yo, give me 2 seconds. Holy shit.
No.
Oh my god. Dude. I mean, deserved.
Dude.
His at is dating and money.
Dude.
Jesus fuck. Bro, we cannot. Guys, don't call people. Don't say they look like rapists if you look like that, okay? If you literally look like the Milady guy, like, come on. That's not that hard.
Do not be making calls from inside the house.
Tough. Oh, I'm American. Oh, you don't even run your own country. You don't run.
You don't even run your own company, bro.
Country.
Dude.
You don't run your own country. A foreign country.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think you run, dude.
Dude, literally, all I can hear is guru shit. It's like you're saying you're all like Andrew Tate-esque. Like you're saying you're all big and stuff. You don't even like. I'm hearing company out of it. You don't even have your own company, all right? You don't even got your money up. You don't even got crypto. Like, dude, this energy is like it's in the music in the background. I've edited for these channels before.
This dude would say you sit down feminine.
Oh no.
You have a feminine wave sitting.
God, bro, I love you, Hasan. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro. I'm so sweaty.
I love you, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have to interview you. You're my hero, bro. I love you, bro. You're the coolest guy in the world, bro. Hold on,
oh my god, he looked like that when he took the picture, bro.
Okay, 3.
Dude, unironically, where's the fucking fedora? Oh no.
Why he look like that? Why, bro? Why he smile like that? He's all top teeth. This is unfortunate.
Tough. 1.
I'm all no teeth.
Hold on, I think I look gay now.
Okay.
It's a funny thing.
Dude looks
about
like he
me.
has fucking veneers.
I don't like terrorism, and I don't like terrorists.
Oh my god, he said he doesn't like terrorism. Everyone, shut it down. Shut it down. He said the no. He said terrorism bad.
They're Jews, Christians, Muslims. They're all bad. What is terrorism? It's intentionally targeting civilian population for political goals. I don't like it. None of it.
Also, for a point that I know he's gonna bring up that we're behind on, or sorry, that he's behind on, he technically got wrong because there's updated information like 8 days ago. We could probably trace this back to whenever, because he's playing. That's a live Hasan stream in the background.
We could probably track to when that stream happened.
Yeah, when he was playing Marvel Rivals and he was playing this blue skin, whoever the fuck he's playing.
And over time, I started
That's
to learn
Venom.
that my co-host,
It's the ice skin.
he really likes terrorists.
Oh yeah, okay. If y'all don't know, this clip,
propaganda.
who's this guy? Who's the black guy? I can never remember his name. He's got one of those weird names. It's not like a Pokemon or like a Ashley. Okay, like I can't remember his name. He's got one of those interesting ats, but he's very popular. He's very popular. Wasn't he with like OTK and stuff?
Oh, no clue.
Or something offline. I don't remember what, but he's part of these big streamer groups. Okay, he's friends with like Pokemon and all of them, and fuck Ludwig and that crowd. Okay, Hasan brings him on, puts on a terrorist like propaganda video, and fucks off. He literally just fucks off, and like leaves him there to watch the terrorist propaganda. He's like, "Yo, look at this. Fuck, what country is this? Is this the Houthis? So this is Yemen." He's like, "Hey, look at this Yemenese music video." And then just like leaves, walks
They do
away.
Musicals. They're very musical people.
Are you being serious? Dog, what are you...
Okay, this is after he came back, so he cut the clip short. But he literally like he puts this on, just fucking walks away, and just leaves him here to watch this. He's stunned as they just start like shooting guns and shit.
Look, you think this isn't music? I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shoot. This isn't a music video, Hasan.
Taking over these ships, they started.
Yeah,
they started
Hasan.
People.
Okay, now this is him playing a clip. I gotta do a video on this. So this clip here is Houthi pirates taking over a civilian vessel in a certain water strait. And he thought this shit was bussin'. He thought this was like the greatest shit ever.
On this helicopter right now?
Yes.
They're streaming this?
Yeah. Yeah. They're flexing.
What? And they're coming in hot with guns.
Yeah, but you have to understand, this is a deterrence. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah,
A deterrence.
is doing what Luffy would do.
Okay, and this is him showing a clip where he brought on a Houthi pirate. He literally advertised it as him bringing on a Houthi pirate to talk to. Okay. Brings on a Houthi pirate and he's telling him like, oh yeah, we agree with the Houthis, which is a designated terrorist organization by the US that terrorizes Yemen, if I remember correctly. Like literally children are starving in Yemen because of this terrorist organization. And he's like, yeah, we agree. We think that like the pirates from this anime would agree. He brought this guy on. He didn't have a single hard question to ask this kid. Okay. Because the kid's name was like Tim Houthi Chalamet. I think he's 19 and he went viral posting like anti-Jew shit. He literally, they have an insult that this guy's used. The insult is calling someone a son of a Jew. Okay. And he brought this guy on. Like, bro. And he also he justified that too in another clip, if I remember correctly. He said like, oh yeah, they grew up differently. Either him or his Reddit community, they were justifying using like son of a Jew as a insult. Like they grew up in a different place, you need to understand the context of where they're from. It's the context of hating Jews, guys. It's the context of hating Jews.
You should tell him that.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization.
Do we like them or no?
Hezbollah. Hezbollah is the terrorist group in Lebanon.
I don't like them.
They're the terrorist group in Lebanon, okay? And they have no real reason to have been attacking Israel. They just decided to attack as well after Hamas attacked Israel from the south. They decided to start launching rockets from that day on into the north, because Lebanon's north of Israel. So, he's literally talking about them. They're paramilitary organization is what he's calling them. They're a terrorist organization. They're not part of the government. They're terrorizing the country. Okay. This guy's like, do we like them? Because he's not telling them they're terrorists yet. Okay. Yet.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say. But they are a terrorist organization. Like,
I don't have an issue with them, but they are a terrorist organization.
they're designated. They are designated by the American state as a terrorist organization.
I do not like them then.
Okay, so he also cut out a clip where this guy, black guy, I can't remember what his name is. Fuck, I need to look this up. But he said, like, if you like him, then I like him. And then he's like, they are a terrorist organization, though. And he's like, never mind, I don't like them because he understands terrorism bad. This normal person who's not a political streamer is like, yes, terrorism bad.
Well,
he is regarded as a pretty brilliant person.
Oh, he's talking about how this is a brilliant person on screen. Nasrallah, who's the leader of Hezbollah, the terrorist organization.
I think I have to turn off my noise cancellation for you to get all of my reactions.
Good.
In terms of like,
we can hear you hitting the bong.
Everything that he's done.
Then I saw clips like this where Hasan is explaining how he's hiding his power level to funnel in normies into radicalization.
I think that in the short term,
this podcast right here, this is Second Thoughts podcast. This is the friend of his and friends of this guy, Second Thought, who were saying after October 7th, that terrorist attack where a bunch of civilians died and taken prisoner or taken hostage. This is their podcast that he's on right now. So his audience, you could say, is normie audience. Hasan, he brings in normal people, and then he radicalizes them. That's the point that Ethan's making right here. He's showing this clip of how he talks when he's actually on the radical podcast and how like he obfuscates on the main
normies into radicalization.
I think that in the short term, in order to combat against that, you have to advocate for a much lighter form of propaganda. You want America, in the way that I feel about it, and if you want America to get out of the way for places with more revolutionary potential to do what they would normally do, I think that, you know, one thing you have to do is advocate for a lighter form while simultaneously still doing agitated propaganda that goes beyond social democratic idea.
I just wanted to like put emphasis on the exact point of the so-called radicalization funnel where, for example, Hasan and JT catch them while they're young, as they say. And then
they're grooming people to be commies. That's what they're talking about right now.
Start looking into this new idea, etc., and then move forwards through the funnel, get more and more informed, get more and more radicalized. You do your part in the funnel for the cause or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're doing, in my modest opinion, a great thing for the cause.
Now listen to Hasan during our very first conversation lie to me about how he's a social democrat to hide his power level.
We should move towards a Sweden-style economy or a Norway-style economy, which would be a social democracy.
You have to advocate for a much lighter form of propaganda
with robust social safety nets.
Called radicalization funnel, catch them while they're young, as they say.
And protections for workers, like higher unionization rates.
A lighter.
Also, I need to point out, this is before Hasan started. This clip right here that he's playing before he's playing the later clips. This is before Hasan started changing how he talked on stream and like bass boosted his microphone. This is how he sounds. He sounds way more like a nerd.
While simultaneously still doing agitated propaganda that goes beyond social democratic ideas.
Hell, he's proclaimed it loudly that he is a self-described propagandist.
I'm a propagandist.
Well, no.
For the record.
No, I'm not calling
I'm a
you that.
propagandist.
I'm just saying. I'm going to play you.
I'm saying I am.
Okay, well then I want to play.
I'm saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you even play it.
A propagandist is much more than someone with a bias. It's someone who knowingly lies to further their political agenda.
And then I had
Here's the thing I'll give Hasan though. I don't think he's smart enough to even know that's what that means. I think he's actually just retarded. I really don't. I think he doesn't know what a propagandist is. Like, I am willing to give him the benefit of the doubt that much because I think he's that
mental
retarded.
Fortitude.
Yeah, he's just. I think he's just retarded. But the whole point Ethan's making here is like he knows what he's doing. He's purposely acting this way because he's trying to like funnel normies, which I have seen that does appear to be what he's doing.
Terrifying vision. Had I been duped? Was Hasan presenting a Trojan horse to my community, where he was just a left-leaning Democrat like myself, and as he said in the previous video, was funneling them into radicalization and turning them against me?
Liberals are some of the easiest to manipulate people on the fucking planet, dude.
I learned how much he hates liberals.
Dude, I hate liberals, dude. I hate them. I hate them so viciously.
Did he secretly despise me this whole time?
I'm sorry, dude. I hate liberals so much.
Did this man sit next to me for 2 years and pretend to be my friend?
Dude, liberals are a burden on this planet, dude. Liberals are the most, like, scummy, vile, fucking idiots. Liberals.
Yeah, let's be real here. H3 has always been larger than Hasan. This could have definitely been a grift to, like, not even a grift we'd call it. This is like a parasite. Yeah, he was basically a parasite. He invaded his community through their shared podcast specifically to take that community for himself, convert them all to tankies, to be radical. I think that's probably what happened there.
Are incredibly stupid. I hate these petulant liberals, dumb fucking liberals.
What else is someone this sociopathic capable of?
Liberals are some of the easiest to manipulate people on the fucking planet, dude.
Was I being manipulated this whole time?
That was my fear anyway. Regardless of his true beliefs, that broke my trust in him, and I pretty much ended the show immediately. And I felt guilty for my participation in mainstreaming Hasan. And for that, I apologize. I should have done more research, and I should have looked more deeply into who I was getting in bed with before they gave me chlamydia. Sorry.
Lamau. Dude, using a STD analogy there. Fire.
Over the past year since the show ended, I continue to watch Hasan platform, promote, and propagandize terrorist organizations. And every time it happened on Twitch, I would say, man, this time surely he went too far and someone's got to do something. But as the time went on, nothing happened, and his views got more and more radical and more disturbing. I feel it's my obligation, after mainstreaming someone like Hasan, to take this on. And so it was war. Nuclear war.
I stand before you following the footsteps of intellectual giants.
One thing we've been hearing for weeks,
but a simple man.
Now,
a simple man who understands right from wrong.
Yeah. I know you're an important, influential voice to a lot of people.
I'm an idiot, I'm a dumb bimbo, I don't know what I'm talking about.
And there are some things
I've gotten numb to criticism like this. It's not. As a matter of fact, I seek it out now because I make content out of it. I think it's funny and fun.
Damn, bro, the production quality.
And there are babysitters as well.
What the fuck? This production quality is crazy. Also, that one right there that I just happened to pause on, that is a clip of Hasan saying if she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed. That's what that one is.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen.
To make fucking what?
He said, yeah, you missed that part too. He said it didn't matter if rapes happened on October.
It does matter,
7th.
good sir.
He said they're not perfect, okay? They're resistance fighters. They're not.
Thank you to ExpressVPN.
That looked like they weren't the ones resisting there to me.
ExpressVPN is an app that lets you change your location.
I'm not gonna skip the ad. Let's give the ad read, guys. ExpressVPN, guys.
For Netflix from a different country.
Code
you want to do that? It was $14. It's now $3.66. Okay, but it even gets better than that. Netflix and all the streaming apps have different catalogs for each region. So let's say, for example, I want to watch some Dragon Ball Z Broly, but it's not available in the USA. Psych! All you need to do is switch locations to Canada, refresh, and boom!
I love my VPN. I use Proton VPN. Would love for them to sponsor me. But I don't like how their UI just shows my IP address, like, right there, like my dick is just hanging out of my pants as I'm walking down the street.
I mean, it kind of is.
Fast Dragon Ball Z time. I use these one neck to, and then you pick ExpressVPN country.
Oh no, you don't understand. I'm saying even when I like use the VPN, which is the whole point, it hides my IP, right? It still shows my actual IP on screen, along with the new one. I don't know why. Like, just that's not necessary.
What are you
to
waiting
be like
for?
on the main
Go to
UI, the homepage.
expressvpn.com/H3H3 for 4 free months, or scan the QR code, or go to the link in the description. Thank you so much to ExpressVPN. And now back to our program. Meanwhile, at Twitch HQ, the marketing team is strategizing on a new advertising vertical.
My friends at Twitch headquarters.
Yes.
The executives, the influencers, Hasan.
What the
nice
fuck
to see
is
you,
that?
Frogan, front row. I am here to present to you.
What's what? Which part?
Sorry, I got caught off guard. I'm fighting someone called Little John?
Oh, Robin Hood, Little John, what?
An extraordinarily exciting opportunity. We have not tapped this market yet. Now, don't panic, okay? Because you're going to want to panic when I tell you, but listen and learn. Who's billions of dollars, eager to spend it? And what, people are too cowardly to reach out and take the money?
Not us.
Terrorism. Terrorism. Twitch is perfect. You could broadcast it straight into the veins of 18 to 35-year-old men. So here's what I'm suggesting. Hasan Piker. Yeah, we'll get drinks after the show. No, you. He's such a great guy. No, you. Give it up for Hasan Piker, everybody. Happy birthday, buddy. This dude can package anti-Semitism and anti-Americanism like nobody else. In fact, you guys got him on the front page. And he's doing terrorism for free. Basically, gentlemen and gentle ladies, Frogan, you look good today, girl.
Based?
Girl, you look good.
Based? For the Frogan clip. You've seen that one, right, Hunter?
Yeah, I have.
Where Frogan is, oh, fuck, which one was that? Oh, yeah, she said that everyone in the military, deserves PTSD.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then she got banned for something completely unrelated when that was like her attacking a protected class, which is against TOS. What else we got?
Didn't get her on that one.
Oh yeah, she also planned for a subathon that if they got a high enough goal that she would make the Twin Towers out of cake with her friends.
I saw that as well.
And then a plane and then recreate 9/11 with a stacked cake. Which is like fucked. like I don't know what else to call it. It's like just fucked. And then after the clip of her telling people to get PTSD went viral, she responded to that first by like not apologizing and making that clip where she's like, yeah, I saw that clip and I was like, based. And then everyone started making fun of her because she sounds retarded.
To be fair, she does.
But okay, the other thing is in the background, you might see they have Frogan on the wall, Rising Streamer of the Month. Okay. I think it was actually of the year. So she got Rising Streamer of the Year. But like, that's the thing. She has no viewers. She has no audience. Her whole problem is she gets, I think like in the like 50s to 70s views, I think, if I remember correctly. But those are all like Hasan viewers that watch her while he's not live, and then she's one of the
Hasan waiting room.
Yeah, she's one of the waiting rooms. She's not even one of the popular waiting rooms either, because she doesn't have boobs. Like what's her name? Fuck. Denims, that's her name. Like it's just I don't know. She's a menace. Okay, she's an absolute menace.
Great job on that Arab tier list.
Oh yeah, the Arab tier list. I forgot about the Arab tier list. That was a streamed Twitch event. They had an Arab tier list and they had Jews on the bottom of the tier list, but they didn't say Jews. They said fucking a brand of hummus. I can't remember. They basically said like they said the they said the Jewish version of fried chicken enjoyer. Okay, it was like obviously
yeah,
they were, they knew what they were doing.
That was good. How much we get for that? Yo, you got 10 million from Qatar for that? That's what I'm talking about.
All right. I don't know if they actually get Qatari money for that.
Here's the thing.
That's obviously a joke,
people like Hasan, terrorism is like in the eyes of the beholder, right? They're not terrorists.
Terrorism is the eyes of the beholder.
Go ahead. He knows. freedom fighters, guys. We are fighting for freedom. What about the rapes and the murders? Don't mention that. What's wrong? And another one. The resistance isn't
not
perfect. Right?
God.
You gotta crack some eggs, man. Hasan, you know socialism didn't buy you that car.
If I knew that this is what communism would be in 2024, I wouldn't have bothered with this shit. Really.
Oh,
Of course,
good God.
is the symbol of the capitalist excess. What the fuck is he thinking? You guys actually believe this idiot is a socialist? Forget a religion. Hasan is the opiate of the masses. Straight to the gulag for anyone subbed to this idiot.
Or that designer dog.
This breed's stunning fluffy coat comes with a price. Chow Chows shed
fuck
all
no.
year
Very cute, by the way. But those are expensive.
Me, anytime I hear anything about
we have the
Hasan.
biggest
Oh, fuck
political streamer on our platform that is influencing media.
Here's the thing though. That's like one of the longest standing disses on Hasan for the like years now, is that he claims to be a socialist, but then he does like the most capitalistic things ever. He doesn't just like have a house.
He has the most capitalistic job.
No, because he argues that one is different because he is the labor, therefore he's not exploiting anyone else, therefore it's okay, right? But the problem is like he isn't just existing in capitalism, because that's the argument. He's like, yeah, we live in a capitalist system, so I'm just existing, you know. He doesn't just have a house; he has a multi-million-dollar house. He doesn't need a multi-million-dollar house. Okay, he doesn't need a Porsche. He doesn't need the most expensive shit, but he has all the most expensive shit. That's the problem. Is that
I'm gonna be honest? Streamers are stupid. I get it. They go all out because they have the money to do so. However,
he thinks other people are bad people for doing so.
But he does it himself.
Yes, which is
do as I say, not as I do type individual.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And influencing young kids everywhere. If we can normalize terrorism, if we could rebrand it, then fuck the U.S. Navy. You know how much those guys don't pay shit. You see the Army ads on Twitch? The Army is fucking broke, dude. I'll tell you who loves America more than the Army. Qatar. Well, I don't know if love's the right word, though. They're paying more. Good CPMs coming out of Qatar. But you kids love anime, right? You can't get enough of it.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, look at what we've already done with Hasan. You're the fucking man, dude. Happy birthday again, man. No, we got a big party for you after. No, don't do it. Let's wait, because we got a big party and a cake and everything for you after in the back. Prostitutes, too. Don't tell anyone. That's part of the past.
That's probably a sideswipe at the fact that Hasan notably has also gone to a German brothel that like a month later was raided for sex trafficking minors. So womp womp.
There's no shot.
We have no evidence.
I mean, there is a shot.
We have no evidence.
Shot.
I cannot allege anything happened. However, what is a fact is that Hasan has gone to a brothel that was 1 month or so later raided by the government for trafficking minors. So that is not me alleging that anything happened with Hasan and any minors. That's just me stating a fact.
Look what we've done already. This Houthi pirate. I mean, who are you kidding? This guy's a fucking terrorist. He literally tweeting out he wants to kill Jews and put their heads on pikes. And
that's another thing that happened. The Timothy Chalamet, he literally like said they should put Jews on pikes, and then Hasan, I don't even think he could condemn that. But yeah, that was another bad one that happened.
And somehow,
I'm definitely doing a video on this.
Not somehow, because of his genius. We have rebranded the Houthi fucking pirates, the Houthi terrorist organization. Yeah, the Islamic fundamentalists. Death to America, curse upon the Jews. That's right. That's the Jolly Roger of this man here. None other than Monkey D. Luffy. So let's get out there, guys, and let's make 2025 our biggest year, guys. Come on, guys. The resistance isn't perfect. The resistance isn't perfect. Yeah, let's get them. If you want to know where on the political spectrum Hasan sits, take a look at a recent media analysis by Ad Fonte, which rated Hasan as the most extreme left-wing, untrustworthy media source on the internet. And to give you an idea, he is opposite of InfoWars. Now, I'm not going to say...
Oh my god, he's opposite of InfoWars. InfoWars is the... Oh shit, are they? Yeah, okay. InfoWars was the news. Yeah, keyword was the news organization of Alex Jones, the guy, they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay. That guy.
Sick of this crap.
Intergalactic mosquitoes, like that. That's the Alex Jones guy. So that graph, pull that shit up.
And to give you an idea, he is opposite.
Okay, so. Right wing wise, InfoWars is like one of the worst misinformation ones. And wait, is that? Fuck. Okay, let's look at this graph. So we have through thorough fact reporting or fact dense analysis at the top, and then contains inaccurate, fabricated info at the bottom. So I don't recognize a lot of these below the bar. I recognize a couple. I think that's Louder with Crowder in the corner. That's the guy who like
Louder with Crowder.
That's the guy who's getting like or trying to sue like everybody right now. And then you have InfoWars. Obviously, I don't recognize any of the other ones. Oh, Tucker. I see Tucker. That's Tucker Carlson. That's the guy who like got kicked off of Fox
I know
News.
that guy.
Yeah, everyone knows that guy. He's kind of a meme in his own right. But on the other side, I don't know who Tony Michaels is. I don't know who Useful Idiots is. I can't read the last one. But Hasan is opposite. He's like as bad as InfoWars according to this analysis. That's pretty interesting. Joe Rogan is above the line.
That's hilarious.
Let's see. He's at the bottom, but he's above the line. Fuck. Who do we recognize here? We have like CNN shit. We have like all the normal shit at the top. If you're watching anything besides the normals at the top. Fox and Friends on the middle. MSNBC in the middle. Socialist Alternative. Daily Dot. Rolling Stone is like a highly opinion.
Ballotpedia top?
Where?
Right next to Bell something. It's the blue and gold.
Oh, I see. Ballotpedia. Mix of fact reporting and analysis or simple fact reporting.
Ballotpedia
that's the thing.
rings a bell.
Everything that high is just fact reporting.
Yeah.
Like that entire section is fact reporting.
I probably used Ballotpedia for a fucking school project. That's probably why it rings a bell. Let's be honest here.
Like for instance, Pew Research, they just released studies and shit. So they're at the way top because their stuff is just research. Ballotpedia is probably like a mix of research and news. But yeah, so that's an interesting chart. But it's funny that Hasan Piker is on the chart and he's like he's all the way down there.
He's the fucking
This guy's fucking meme picture and everything in there. Jesus.
Of InfoWars. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Hasan loves all terrorists, but what I will say is that there isn't many he don't like. Let's start with our good friend Luffy here and his organization, the Houthis. And yes, this is what it looks like. They are hiling Hitler. The Houthis are an Islamic
What the fuck? Wait, I didn't know that the Houthis... I didn't know the Houthis did that. Jesus fuck.
Group. They're known for their cruel measures, forcibly recruiting child soldiers, shelling civilian
I knew
areas,
that.
and blocking
I knew that.
food from entering already famine-ruined parts of Yemen. They've also set up landmines in agricultural spots, making the fields virtually worthless.
Jesus.
Women have virtually no rights, and homosexuality, of course, is punishable by death. That lines up with...
Oh, wait, another thing that... I don't know if he's going to bring this up, but another clip I've seen of Hasan is he's saying that Iran has, like, really good treatment of transgender people. And what he means by that, you see, is that if you're found being gay, if you're a gay man in Iran, they will arrest you, and forcibly transition you.
Jesus Christ.
Which is like all kinds of fucked.
With leftist
Okay, so what
values.
I'm hearing is he thinks all gay people are trans.
No, he's just stupid.
Be.
That's the thing. He's just stupid.
That too.
He just heard that from somebody, and he's like, "Ah, yes, they give free
that
transgender surgery."
That must be correct.
Literally, that's yeah.
How little rights do women in the Houthis Yemen have? Well, according to this, there's been 1,181 violations committed by Houthi rebels against women, including torture, rape, and murder. So, not great. The Houthis have a very wholesome flag, as you can see here. It says, translated, Allah Akbar, death to America, death to Israel, and a curse upon the Jews. And that's all of them, not just the ones in Israel. And of course, victory to Islam. I get amused when these terrorists are like, we hate Jews. We want to kill Jews. And then people like Hasan are like, you're fucking racist for saying that they just want to kill Jews and that they're terrorists, man.
What you meant?
Yeah, that's the thing. This terrorist org literally has in their motto like "death to the Jews," and he's still defending them. These are the ones that he said like, "Oh yeah, we think that the pirates from One Piece, you're on the same page with them." I've never seen One Piece. Do One Piece hate Jews? I'm confused.
No.
No? Okay.
If anything, Luffy would be like, bro,
just checking.
What the fuck? They got bomb-ass food. What is your problem with them?
What I meant to say is Hezbollah is Muslim.
You're not thinking deep enough about this topic.
My criticism of the Houthis slogan do not factor in to what they are doing. Of course, it is anti-Semitic, but contextualizing it matters. Yeah, it's really interesting because like that is such Western-focused propaganda. Like for a Palestinian to arrive at anti-Semitic opinions, okay, they don't need to read Mein Kampf.
Oh, I almost forgot the most fun one. They brought back slavery.
Do you think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do?
That lines up with leftist values. All right, so these guys are clearly the bad guys. So my question is, how does Hasan cover such a genocidal, violent, misogynistic, homophobic, terroristic organization?
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure.
These were the people that the Saudis were killing, by the way. Just so you know, these fucking musically gifted individuals.
Yeah.
Musically gifted individuals. That's what we need to focus on in this clip, guys.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need the money, guys.
I'm gonna grab my food.
I'm so confused. What is this?
اسأل أصحاب الفخامة والمعالي واسألوا عن الحشود العسكري.
And Hasan just left him there. He just left him there to like watch his video. He literally just walked away. He looks very concerned.
What the fuck?
He does not look like he's having a good time.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't be having a good time either.
That's right, my friend. Hasan just played straight up terrorist propaganda without even being there to analyze it. Surely this must be against terms of service. Twitch does not allow content that depicts, glorifies, encourages, or supports terrorism or violent extremist actors. For example, displaying or linking terrorist or extremist propaganda even for the purpose of denouncing such content. Denouncing? Okay, but what's the rule for endorsing it? Is that okay? The answer is yes, as Hasan was never punished for this blatant violation of Twitch community guidelines. Got it. So denouncing terrorism is bad. Don't do that. Endorsing terrorism is good. Okay, got it, Twitch.
What is going on? Can you explain this? This is a 3-minute video of. What do you mean a music video? When you said music video, I'm expecting like bad example, Chris Brown dancing.
No. They do like
what is
they do musicals. They're very musical people.
Are you being serious?
Dude, he is
Dog,
just straight up gaslighting his friends.
I know they're
Yeah,
singing,
there's
but I'm
no
seeing this
way.
guns and this isn't a music video, Hasan.
No, it is. They do musicals about like their fucking like their actions all the time.
They're terrorism actions, guys. Okay, he's playing dumb here, but he's literally gaslighting his friend, like as 100% what's happening right now.
Hold on, guys, hold on. I've got this. Instead of terrorist propaganda, let's call it musicals.
They do musicals.
Instead of violent jihadists, let's call them musically talented people.
They're very musical people.
Are you being serious?
Guys, let's just use our brains. Fiddler on the Roof, Wicked, Alexander Hamilton, man. There's no reason we can't put these Houthis on Broadway.
Well, they go, listen, you want to fucking bring a ship through here? We're going to take it. So that's exactly what the Houthis start doing. They start fucking sending in helicopters onto fucking ships. Bro, they fucking, look at this. They got the Palestinian flag that they painted under the helicopter with the Yemen flag. They fucking they start overtaking the ships. And they're like, guess what, dog? No more trade to Israel. If you are sending ships into Israel, if you are owned by an Israeli subsidiary, if you're owned by an Israeli corporation, we're going to take over your ship.
Yeah, that ship wasn't owned by Israelis. That ship was owned by like a different country, and the crew was from an even different country. Yeah.
You cannot fucking use this trade route anymore. Guess what, bitch? It's our fucking territorial boundary, and we're going to enforce this until you stop doing genocide in Gaza.
So let's review his claims. His first claim is that the boat is headed for Israel. It's not. It's going from Turkey to India. Next claim is that it's owned by an Israeli company. It's not. It's being chartered by a Japanese company, and the boat's owners are registered in the Isle of Man. I'd like to remind everybody that the crew that's kidnapped in this video has been missing for over a year now with zero updates on their health, whereabouts, or anything. That line's
So that is not true anymore. That's the line that is no longer true.
All right, so
they
we need to find that live stream of Hasan. If that's a live
to confirm. Okay.
What's up with leftist values? Hasan's third claim is that this attack happened in their territorial waters, which is also a lie. It happened in international waters. Hasan is lying for the Houthis like he's being paid. And honestly, at this point, is he?
I'm a propagandist.
Well, no,
For the record.
I'm not calling
I'm a
you that.
propagandist.
Okay, listen, guys, listen. I don't know if he's being paid, and I suspect that there's no way that Ethan has evidence he's being paid.
This is like a hostile. They're streaming this?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's just like that bought into it. I think he's just drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Like I do not think you need to pay him more money to hate Jews. I think it's just built in.
Flexing.
What?
Came through with his Xbox.
With guns.
Yeah, but you have to understand, this is a deterrence. Israeli society is going to start getting upset. They're going to be like, I can't get my treats. I can't get my Amazon Prime deliveries. What the fuck is going on? I hate this. Israel sucks. I'm leaving Israel. That's the goal.
I find it disturbing that Hasan thinks that a slowdown of imports is going to cause Jews to flee Israel. 80% of Israelis were born there and do not have citizenship anywhere else. So where do you want them to go, Hasan? Back to Poland or back to the Arab countries they were forced out of?
Israel sucks. I'm leaving Israel. That's the goal.
By telling the Jews of Israel to go back where they came from, Hasan attempts to deny Jewish heritage in the Middle East. It characterizes them not as indigenous, but as white colonizers. This is despite the fact that 60% of Jews in Israel are actually native to the Middle East.
This is wild.
So these guys did all of this, right? They did all of this.
Is that their helicopter?
Yeah.
That looks like a legit helicopter.
It is a legit helicopter.
No shit, that looks like a fucking legit helicopter. That's what helicopters fucking look like.
They take it over. They take it over. And they tell the people in the ship, it's usually like mostly Filipino people.
He has to blur this. Ethan has to. Because they are pointing guns at people and shouting at them and telling them to like surrender. They're doing terrorisms, if you will.
The Filipino crews. Oh. And they're like, all right, well, we got no problems with you, but you're coming with us. We're taking over the ship.
What an incredible way to characterize having a gun in your face. Hasan is asking us not to believe our own eyes as we watch terrorists hostilely kidnap the crew.
We got no problems with you, you know, but you're coming with us. We're taking over the ship.
And once again, the crew is still MIA for over a year, prisoners to a terrorist organization.
Was true
But don't
till 8
worry,
days
guys,
ago.
Hasan says they have no problem with them.
They're like, all right, well, you know, we got no problems with you, you know, but you're
Also, it basically a year. Why the fuck did it take a year for them to release this crew if they had no problem with them, and they weren't actually Israelis? Why? Because they're terrorists. That's it's because they're terrorists. That's why. It's that simple, guys.
Because it does not matter. They do not like people.
This is a 3-minute video of what do you do in music video? When you use a music video, I'm expecting like, oh, are you being serious? I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hasan.
It feels like a flashback moment in a video game.
I bet Hasan's friend really appreciated being fed terrorist propaganda on camera. Let's see what he had to say.
Because hell, even a couple days ago, I was hanging out with my buddy Hasan, and this guy unironically put a terrorist propaganda music video on and then left the room.
Left the room?
Yeah. And I was just like, and the thing is, like, in hindsight, it's hilarious, you know? But at the same time, I'm like, what is going on here? This is wild to me.
Yeah.
But like, I just, and like, he was like, yo, they're such great dancers. Look how
Oh
good.
my god.
I was like, okay.
That's his name. Nimplol. That's the guy's name. He's got some weird name, okay.
Wait,
Dude,
is that how it works?
what
If you watch,
fucking
like,
name is Nimpwall?
Okay, so that's why I was calling him Black
Politics-
Guy, by the way. It's not because I'm racist, it's because he's black. And I didn't remember Nimplol. Alright. I'm doing my
I
best
don't
over
blame
here.
you.
Hold on, let me just
TikTok, you get recommended Hasan right after? Is that how it works? Bro, he's all over this page. That's crazy. Click it. Dude, Hasan be saying some wild stuff, man. So I don't know if we can.
Here's another incident of Hasan enjoying
True.
some Houthi propaganda.
Oh no!
He's munching on a fork as well. I don't know if you caught that.
Is it only a fork? Please, pick up some food. Do not stick that fork back in your goddamn mouth without some food on it.
How can they not agree with the Houthis when this is the kind of music video that they're coming out with? They got a beautiful voice too. Yeah, Israel been real quiet since this dropped, dude. The fucking mixtape.
Oh, Hasan, my sweet, naive friend. You say that Jews don't sing and dance like that? Then what the fuck do you call this? That's right, bitch.
I can't, bro. Bro, no, Hasan had a point, bro. I'm
on.
sorry.
Matt, hold on.
Why are you hitting the bong? Why are we holding on?
I'm ready to hit play. I'm gonna let this roll out. I'm
What
gonna
the
let this
fuck you
ride.
stepping on our shit?
Dude, what?
Yeah, Israel been real quiet since this dropped, dude. The fucking mixtape.
I changed my
was
mind.
like-
This should go hard. The Jew pop go hard. What the fuck?
There's two different kinds of J-pop
Beautiful
now.
voice too.
This is what we mean by J-pop. Okay.
Not the yarmulke.
They all have yarmulkes.
Israel been real
I know, but
quiet
I can
since
see
this
that
dropped,
one.
dude. Israel been real quiet.
I wonder how this sounds without the auto tune.
We got
Houthis been real quiet.
Okay. That's enough of this.
Not him editing.
We come to our sweet, beautiful, cute little TikTok twink. This hairless young man.
You can't say that word in 2 years, guys. I'm calling it. It's gonna be a fucking slur. Okay. I denounce the use of twink. Okay. It sounds like a slur.
Is the fantasy of every tween
That's
and
Tim Houthi Chalamet right there. That's Tim Houthi Chalamet.
Yep.
And all the boys and girls on TikTok. He's cute. He's got a mustache. He's a freedom fighter. Beautiful eyes. They call him Tim Houthi Chalamet because he's a Houthi.
Yeah, okay. The part he's gonna bring up here is that Hasan called him a Houthi. This guy claimed he was a Houthi. He advertised on Twitter that he was bringing on a Houthi to talk to. Brings him on, talks to him, and then afterwards tried to revise and like retroactively say that he wasn't actually a Houthi. He was just a Yemeni like kid.
Bro, are we about to have a Houthi rebel on stream? Yes, brother. What do you mean? Excuse me. Of course I'm about to have a... I'm a journalist, okay? This is journalism.
That's the other thing. He tried to claim journalism. And then he asked the kid about if he's ever had McDonald's and if he watched anime. That was like all he had to ask him.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Motherfuckers want journalism, and when I'm trying to do journalism, they go, why are you doing that? Bro, you are going to get banned. I think it would be ridiculous to do that.
Hasan now has the opportunity to express his journalistic chops, to get his boots on the ground and show us just how good of a reporter he can be.
I'm doing journalism, chat. Does he know what One Piece is?
He's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes. We love you too, man. Big time. Yeah.
I love you. I love you so much.
We're big fans of the Yemeni music videos. You can tell them that. I want to ask him about the knife. The knives are sick. What's up with the knives? You know, the curved knives.
If one of those knives comes out in front of you, it's not going back until it has blood on it.
Oh, okay. My bad. Well, I mean, I think it's cool, though. That's so crazy. So they're just chilling with the captains? Like, I don't understand.
The crews on these ships, and they like win them over with their charm, and they make them hate America and the U.S. government.
So that's how this Houthi, this terrorist,
got a platform.
Okay, no, I'm saying that's how he characterized that ship hijacking that we just watched, where they were holding the crew as hostages for like a year.
That's so funny. I'm a journalist, okay? This is journalism. It's so weird. Motherfuckers want journalism, and when I'm trying to do journalism, they go, why are you doing that? What do you mean? I'm just chilling. We're just vibing. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're vibing big time.
Hasan uncritically interviewed this kid for about an hour. It was the most brazen display of disgusting terrorist propaganda that I have maybe ever seen in Western media.
What has happened to, does he know what has happened to any of the crews? Like, I heard they...
Hasan almost asked a good question, but it's actually leading to the most obscene part of this interview.
He's saying he hasn't spent much time with Chinese people, but one of the captain was Chinese, and he did qat with them, and he danced some music with them, and he was vibing, so he likes him, yeah.
So, I mean, what... That's so crazy. So they're just chilling with the captains? Like, I don't understand.
Ask yourself, why is he able to hang out with the captain and the crew of this pirated ship? Why would he even have access to that?
The answer is that he is a terrorist. He is a Houthi. He's a Houthi pirate.
Hasan knows why. Of course, he is a Houthi terrorist. Instead of challenging him and demanding more details about these kidnapped and missing people, he just runs defense for this guy, acting like he doesn't know why that would even happen.
He's saying that they win over the crews on these ships, and they like win them over with their charm, and they make them hate America and the U.S. government.
That's so funny.
It is super funny, the idea of kidnapped crew members who are being forced, probably at gunpoint, to do some death to Americas and maybe some curse upon the Jews. And frankly, the callous disregard for the well-being of the literal hostages is shocking, even for somebody that loves terrorists.
That's so funny. Is there a KFC there? They're everywhere. I don't think there's a KFC in Yemen, dog.
He says they have two.
Oh, they do have KFC in Yemen? That's crazy. Okay, that's sick.
Is there a KFC in Yemen? No way, dude! Holy fuck! There's a KFC in Yemen! He's just like us!
Does he know what One Piece is?
What if he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes. That's fire. That's so fire. Oh my God. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
You guys all remember Luffy's flag, right? Now, I'm only halfway through that show, so maybe I just haven't come to it yet. But I do not remember Luffy's flag looking like this. Predictably, there was some blowback after this interview, and Hasan went immediately into damage control to rewrite history.
He said that he was just simply a Yemeni person and not a Houthi. Yeah, I mean, we don't even know if he's a Houthi or not. He's a teenager in Yemen. The dude is neither a Houthi, nor a terrorist, nor a pirate, is not a Houthi rebel. They didn't fucking call him a Houthi either. You want to know why? Because he's not one. He's not a Houthi himself. He's not a pirate, but you know, I don't think he's not a pirate. He has reiterated the position that he is not a Houthi. Trust me, bro, I'm not Houthi. Be for real. You sucked him off the entire stream. Not even a Houthi militant or anything like that. When I interviewed the dude who they still to this day call a Houthi terrorist, Tim Houthi's not even a fucking Houthi. I thought he wasn't a Houthi because he's not. No, he was just some fucking Yemeni TikToker. Random fucking Yemeni teenager. Didn't you brand it as him being a Houthi interview though? Bro, are we about to have a Houthi rebel on stream? Yes, brother. What do you mean?
All right, let's just take Hasan's word
Dude,
for it.
yeah, the side-by-side is like, it makes him look really bad. Like, oh my God.
Assume, okay, this kid is not a Houthi rebel. He's just some ordinary Yemen teenager. Let's go ahead and take a look at his social media and see if that lines up.
All right, let's see here. Tel Aviv will burn in the coming hours. Ready for sacrifice and eager for martyrdom. Maybe he's talking about football? Here he is singing a song with the words, "Do you threaten us with what we are waiting for, son of a Jew?" The meaning of Houthi is a title, and it's not something to fear, but for the Jews. They are very afraid of this title. The execution we will carry out on all Zionists, with the lovely depiction of a man impaled through his asshole and out of his mouth with a pike, or how Hasan likes to say it, a pike for a cut. Okay, why would he retweet this article called "Houthis Use Social Media to Boost Global Prominence and Support"? Israel falls. Wait for the new operation in Tel Aviv. The Jaffa drone, which no Israeli defense can stop. The ships we bombed and sank. I know the red arrow is supposed to be a cool military Hamas thing. This is a butt plug.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, that's a butt plug. Okay, like, I'm sure they don't know what butt plugs are because they're terrorists, and you know, they don't use those, but
just saying. To every Zionist, I will put this into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and Zionist is clearly interchangeable to this guy. Okay, but hating Jews doesn't make you a Houthi. Are you a soldier? Yes. That seems pretty definitive. You know what makes you a Houthi? Being a Houthi. At least one of the two of them is being honest about it.
The whole way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes, that's fire, and that's so fire. Oh my God, we think the Houthis is doing what Luffy would do. They're tweeting an image of a Jewish person on a pike. I don't understand why this problem can't be approached with nuance, because he is a teenager in Yemen, dude.
Talk about the bigotry of low expectations. He's a kid in Yemen, dude. What do you expect? Of course he's going to want to put a pike through a Jew's asshole and through his mouth. That's just what kids in Yemen are like, man.
And also, what do you mean? It's just a person on a pike. There's no Jewish person on a pike on that photo, unless I saw something different.
Hasan claims this isn't even a Jewish person on the pike. How exactly is a naked, piked person supposed to look like a Jew for you, Hasan? You know what? You're right. Let me make it a little clearer for you. First, he needs a bigger nose, right, Hasan? Of course, he needs a yarmulke, a curly
no,
thing.
Stop. Stop. Hear that? Chill. He's dead. Stop.
No.
Hey, Dad. Stop that.
Eat that.
Hee stop.
Oh, look, Hasan. He dropped his dreidel.
Danny.
He must be Jewish for
Not
sure.
the dreidel.
Or, you know, you could just read what he wrote, you dumbass, liar, terrorist-loving, propagandist piece of shit.
This is why
Did
this
one
entire
of y'all
conversation
just,
is
like,
fucking.
scream violently?
Maybe.
Okay.
I was dying.
Dude, I about shit myself because
Why?
I'm sitting on the couch, okay? Headphones off, not a care in the world, and suddenly I just hear what sounds like a fucking toddler.
Yeah, that was me.
Screeching for their life.
Idiotic. It's not a Jewish person. He said, this is, I think if we're, why am I held accountable for some random fucking 19-year-old in Yemen's tweets? What is happening? How many steps removed are we from this situation?
0? I mean, you platformed him, do you not remember? Did the check not clear or something? When faced with fair criticism for his coverage of the Houthi...
Okay, I feel like, so Hasan's probably not going to react to this in general. As far as I know, he hasn't. But I feel like the biggest criticism that Ethan could get from this is, like, he keeps saying that Hasan is, like, paid to say the things he says. And I don't know if he has any evidence of that or if he's going to bring up evidence of that. All I know is that, as far as I know, as far as we've seen so far, there's no evidence of that. That he's paid by Qatar or something.
Luffy, he has a total meltdown.
I fucking despise all of you, dude. I do. I really do. I hate all of you. You successfully got me to talk about this, and my patience is like, my patience is running thin on this matter. The endless selfishness, the untapped well of American selfishness and American individualism is in full display. How is this the conversation that you want to have right now?
One of the most cynical methods Hasan deploys to sidestep any criticism is to deflect to the ongoing genocide in Gaza. I've seen him do this so many times. He frames it like you are selfish for trying to criticize him, no matter what the reason is, because there's a genocide happening, man. How can you criticize me at a time like this?
Claiming that I am, you know, too pro-Houthi. When someone is like, focusing on that while there's an active fucking ethnic cleansing campaign happening. He also apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life. In the middle of fucking talking about fucking genocide in Gaza, and this dumb fuck. Blow your nose, brother. Love you. Not trying to be mean. Just keep some tissue nearby and clear it out occasionally when needed. Much love. Fuck you, dude. My argument sucks?
What the
You
fuck?
think it justifies genocide? What are you, stupid? Everything that can be tangentially turned into like Jewish people are under attack is a decent way to just like drive discourse away from open genocide in Gaza. If your sole focus when Israel is doing a complete genocide in Gaza, if your sole focus revolves around that people are saying you're a Zionist, yeah, go fucking yell at streamers for not covering sufficiently the ongoing active genocide in Gaza instead of coming in here and fucking chirping at me.
It's quite a charge to just say, I'm a stenographer for the Israeli government or I'm a propagandist. I don't think there's any evidence I'm either of those things. I'm curious who you think I am doing
While
the
we're having
propaganda
this conversation, 3,000, Pierce, while we're having this back and forth, 3,840 Palestinians have been ruthlessly slaughtered in the last incursion into Gaza. I feel like this is an incredibly selfish, self-centered conversation to have.
This technique is so powerful because everyone is afraid of being labeled as a genocide denier. Pierce Morgan, with decades of experience, immediately surrenders when the genocide card is pulled.
When you're just a fucking stenographer, you're not a truth teller.
He has every right to defend himself. And grow a pair, Pierce. Stand up for yourself, man. It's time to stop being intimidated by these online overnight activists who couldn't even point to Gaza on a map before October 7th. Like Hasan, for example.
Doesn't know where Yemen is? Okay, I'm gonna click close. I'm
no.
closing it. I'm closing it. I think
Bro, no, he's
Nope.
nowhere close.
Nope.
Still no, wrong side of the wrong side.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Holy fuck.
Dog.
Jesus
I know where Yemen
Christ.
is.
Oh my god. Like, bro, was he even thinking about like their entire deal? Oh, they're cutting off the waterway. Where? Which waterway? Where? How? How would you cut off the waterway? Maybe it's because that little strait right there. Maybe use our brains, guys.
He can't be real.
Nope. Nope. Got it.
How can you claim to actually care
Also,
about
that was a point he levied against other streamers, is like, oh, they don't know, they don't even know where Israel is on a map or something. And my man, come on.
about this genocide when you're willing to so
Prove 'em right,
cynically
Jeebus.
exploit it to sidestep any criticism. What a bigot.
Before we move on, Hasan has one final taste of idiocy for us all to enjoy.
Now this kid is like, I think he was like 19 at the time when I talked to him, which means that for most of his life he has withstood genocide, right? Like he is a person whose only experience.
Oh, is this the clip of him talking to Asmongold? Yeah, Asmongold is retarded. Let's not get that mistaken. Asmongold doesn't know what he's talking about. He is an idiot. You
Yeah,
probably shouldn't
he's
listen to anything Asmongold says. You probably shouldn't listen
About
to
most things.
Yeah, most things. You probably just as a rule shouldn't listen to people who wipe their bloody gums on the wall. For like any amount of advice. I'm just gonna say I think that's a pretty popular take.
Pretty solid take.
I feel like there's not a lot that you can go wrong with a take like that. Like if you're wiping your bloody gums on the wall and you're having cockroaches climb on you during stream, I don't think you should be giving opinions on anything, or
No, you
that
shouldn't.
anyone should be taking advice on anything you have to say. We should just ignore you, maybe institutionalize you, but you know, to each their own. That's just my little 2 cents.
Solid option. Won't lie, JoJo. Solid option.
It's like, it's literally like talking to fucking Anne Frank, basically.
He just called Timothy Chalamet and Frank. That's an actual thing he has done. Okay. I don't remember Anne Frank taking over ships. Okay. Jesus.
Okay, being able to talk to Anne Frank in real time.
To quote Anne Frank, I keep my ideals because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. Anne Frank continues to inspire generations of people because in the face of a genocide that eventually took her and her entire family's life, except for her dad, she refused to give in to hate, malice, and violence. And then there's this guy, who would have killed Anne Frank if he ever met her.
You might think this is a sweet, innocent girl. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys we are working on a new edition just for you, Hasan. You should hear about the time she went roaming the streets of Berlin at night with a knife, slitting the throats of families, including children, babies, and the elderly. She's killed children, you guys. She even rapes people. She's just like Luffy. There is no other way to describe this than terrorist propaganda. Not only is he platforming terrorist propaganda, right, uncritically, he's participating.
Anti-Jew
He's enhancing
terrorist
it.
propaganda.
He is not just a conduit. He is an active participant who's disseminating it to more and more people in a way more consumable form. This is extremely fucked up. But why should he care? Their flag doesn't say death to fucking Turks. It says curse upon the Jews. Hasan likes to obfuscate on this and says nobody cares when Sean Penn interviewed El Chapo.
Sean Penn literally interviewed El Chapo. Exactly, dude.
Nobody is saying you can't have difficult conversations with controversial people. You just have to ask them hard questions, guys. We know this. Now let's move on to everybody's favorite terrorist organization, our friends in the north. It's Hezbollah. Where do I even begin?
These are the terrorists in Lebanon, which is the country north of Israel, one of the countries.
Have been killed globally from their terrorist acts, car bombs, and suicide attacks. They even assassinated the Lebanese prime minister. They've hijacked civilian airplanes. They've shot 15,000 rockets into civilian centers. And if you can imagine, that's not even the worst things they've done. They participated in the slaughter of over 500,000 Syrian civilians.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the reason that the Hezbollah is in Lebanon is because they were like... That was a loud horn honk.
Hezbollah! Where do I even begin?
Okay, yeah. This is where it was. I remember the last thing I explained was that Hezbollah, I think they were like created by the Syrian regime or backed by them. I can't remember which exactly. I thought they used
I don't know, man. I
a
just work
Syrian organization, but then they kind of just took over Lebanon. Hold on, let me grab my laptop. Okay.
Millions have been killed globally from their terrorist acts, car bombs, and suicide attacks. They even assassinated the Lebanese prime minister. They've hijacked civilian airplanes. They've shot 15,000 rockets into civilian centers. And if you can imagine, that's not even the worst things they've done. They participated in the slaughter of over 500,000 Syrian civilians to help a dictator, Bashar Assad, stay in power. They indiscriminately
that's what I was
bombed
talking
over
about.
civilian centers, and they killed hundreds of thousands of civilians in what can only be described as a genocide.
Oh, okay. They were genocided in Syria.
Well,
I thought you were talking
there's
about the
one
Lebanese.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization.
Do we like them or no?
They are a terrorist organization. Like they're designated. They are designated by the American state as a terrorist organization.
I do not like them then.
Well,
I like how he made
like
sure
what
he
you
was
like.
on frame when he said that.
I don't have an issue with them. Let's just say.
This is Hezbollah's leader.
Keyword.
Was. I'll dock you another point. Was. Motherfucker got absolutely shit on. I think they bombed in like an entire like 20, was it? No, I think it was either a 20 or like 60-foot deep hole, that like crater that was left over where they bombed him because he was hiding underneath underground in a bunker. And they just they created a crater to breach him.
Hasan Nasrallah. According to Hassan Piker, this man is a brilliant freedom fighter. But before we get into that, let's see how he feels about Jewish people. Here are some choice quotes from Hezbollah's leader, Hasan Nasrallah. According to Shaul Shai, Hasan Nasrallah said in a speech delivered in Beirut, "What do the Jews want? They want security and money. Throughout history, the Jews have been Allah's most cowardly and avaricious creatures. If you look all over the world, you will find no one more miserly or greedy than they are."
I don't have an issue with them.
If we search the entire world,
He loves
for a
doing this.
person
This
more
wait.
cowardly
This is a staple of he videos. H3H3 loves like playing the clips that are contrary, then playing something they said, and then playing the clip again, just over and over. He's gonna do it again. I'm calling it.
despicable, weak, and feeble in psyche, mind, ideology, and religion, we would not find anyone like the Jew. Notice, I do not say Israeli.
I don't have an issue with them.
If Jews
See?
all gathered in Israel, it will save us the trouble of going after them worldwide.
Good comedic
The history
stuff
of
right there.
Jews has proven that, regardless of the
He's gonna do it
Zionist
again.
proposal, they are a people who are evil in their ideas. The state of the grandsons of apes and pigs, the Zionist Jew.
He might even slow it down, or something.
The murderers of the
Slowed,
prophet, the
reverb.
Jews invented the legend of the Nazi atrocities.
I don't have an issue with them.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Bro,
You have to
on
remember-
stream.
You have to remember something.
On
okay?
stream is
a lot of these
insane.
dudes, you see them in their fucking fits, and you hear about like some of their
Ginger?
attitudes about like gay people,
What?
for example, and you
Can you check your DMs really quick? Pretty please, por favor.
Sorry, I'm texting my hose.
immediately fucking resort to Orientalist perspectives, not realizing that these motherfuckers are better read than you by a million. Okay? Like, it's not it's not a broken clock situation. No, dude. Half of these dudes literally get educated in America and in the UK. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
The more you learn,
This is why
the
it's
more you
Orientalist. To literally look at these dudes and go, oh no, they're fucking barbaric baboons, and like sometimes they get this shit right. No, dude, he knows. It's crazy. He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
Knowledge.
And also, ultimately, he is regarded as a pretty brilliant a person in terms of like everything that he's done. You might not agree with his methods. You might not agree with his attitude overall in terms of like his social, his opinions on civil liberties and shit like that. But ultimately, this motherfucker has read a shit ton of books.
knowledge.
I feel I've shown you guys enough evidence that Hezbollah's
it's pretty easy to. That's the problem with Hasan. Okay, he tries to garner an echo chamber of viewers, so any outside person looking in on him, they're probably majority of the time they're not going to see this kind of stuff. The people inside who stay see all this stuff slowly over time, and they're just okay with it. Either they're okay with it to begin with, or they're kind of just like relaxed into being okay with it. It's just insane to me how well he's like put it all together, his community, to where they're like the most vicious, radicalized political community on the internet right now that isn't actual terrorists. Is pretty wild. But when it's all put in front of you like this, it's just like, how is he not banned? What the fuck?
It's an evil terrorist organization, but have you considered this?
What you meant to say is Hezbollah is Muslim. Okay? That's what you meant to say. What you meant to say is they're Muslim. So, of course, as they're Muslim, it's different.
If you're wondering why Hasan's audience is so radicalized, it's because of stuff like this.
Israel, America's greatest ally, the most important country in the world, the most moral nation, the most moral democracy on the planet, is ruthlessly and mercilessly bombing southern Lebanon, including southern Beirut.
What did Lebanon do?
They just kind of were there. They happen to be Israel's neighbor.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Even as someone who's critical of Israel, this retelling is fucking insane.
They just kind of were there.
Hezbollah started launching rockets.
Mav, you may enter. Come. We must watch this Hasan shit. Come hither. I need Mav to see this. It's insane.
It's insane.
Like, we're talking like wild.
What are we talking?
Mad shit is what we're talking. Okay. So, you know who Hasan Piker is?
No.
No? Okay, he's a very big popular streamer.
Like, sweet summer child, keep it that way. Leave,
okay,
run
yeah.
while you
So
still can.
he most notably is very political nowadays. Okay, he's like the politics streamer on Twitch, but he's fucking insane. Do you know who H3H3 is?
No.
Very big content creator on YouTube, one of the grandfathers of YouTube. Helps solve a lot of issues when people are getting fucking demonetized and shit. A very popular podcast. He had a podcast with Hasan and it broke apart because it turns out that Ethan Klein, H3H3, he's a Jew, Mav. Okay, he's a Jew.
Oh.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And we don't like Jews around Hasan's community. Okay, they despise them because they're a bunch of commie anti-Semites. All right, so the whole show broke up because Hasan could not concede you probably shouldn't murder baby Jews in Israel. Okay, like that's an actual thing that happened. So we're reacting to Ethan Klein. He put a content nuke out on Hasan, and we're an hour into this hour 43-minute video, and it's nothing but gold. Okay, he's just playing clip after clip of Hasan literally like playing terrorist propaganda on Twitch,
Banger after banger,
and
after
not
banger.
getting banned and not getting in any trouble, and then playing the clip of like Twitch staff, like the entirety of Twitch, wishing him like Hasan a happy birthday. Because they all love and watch Hasan. That's why he gets special treatment. It's great. It's great. You enjoy.
Into Israel hours after the October 7th raid began. They launched 12,000 rockets, killed nearly 100 people, including 12 children, and displaced.
To update you on this, Matt, this is he's explaining what this terrorist group Hezbollah has done. Right after showing that Hasan said he's cool with Hezbollah. He likes Hezbollah.
250,000 Israelis from northern Israel. That's what caused them to respond.
What did Lebanon do?
Shit. Why did he ask that? What do I say? Do I tell him the real reason?
Dude,
no, my
not
audience
the
will
AI.
kill me for being a Zionist. Okay, let's try this. They just kind of were there. Hell yeah.
Bro.
Protocol saved by
Bro, are you kidding me? Okay, so Hezbollah is launching rockets for an entire year into Israel. 200,000 people have to be like evacuated for an entire year. Okay, because they're nonstop every day launching hundreds of rockets blindly into the country. Okay. And then Israel finally, a year later, they go in and they just they blow up the Hezbollah, right? And then this guy asks, so what did they do? Why did Israel go in there? They were just there. What?
Fight boots on the ground, Hasan Piker. Damn, I'm good.
Even as a pro-Palestine activist, how does lying about this serve your agenda? All it does is further radicalize people. It removes any nuance, and it avoids any criticism for his team. And this is what continues to drive this conflict on forever. Hasan is dedicated to pleasing his radical audience, even at the price of knowingly lying to them for TikTok and Twitter likes.
I'm a propagandist.
Or he's being paid, which, you know, we can't rule out. What a pathetic propagandist.
I really hope he has evidence.
And now let's move to
If
Hamas,
he has
the
evidence
catalyst for this
and
entire
actually
thing.
like drops that
They're the
shit
ones
like
that
near the
committed
end,
this
I'm gonna
horrible-
lose it.
No, bro, there's no way he has evidence of this. Okay, this is the main thing I'll knock him on. Until he pulls out evidence that Hasan is being paid for by Qatar, bro, stop saying it in your goddamn video. That's like insane.
Dude, I think he's gonna drop it. There's no shot he's that stupid.
There's no way it's actual thing. Also, Matt, you should pull up my stream on YouTube instead of Twitch, because it counts as watch time, baby. But dude, there's no way he actually has evidence of that. I'd actually shoot a brick.
Act of terrorism, one of the worst the world has ever seen, on October 7th. They are without a doubt the most extreme of all of these terrorist organizations. They are Islamic Jihad.
The little kids with AKs, bro. Look at them. What the fuck, bro? That's insane.
That want to convert all of Israel into an Islamic state under Sharia law. That's their stated goal. Hamas has been on the designated terrorist group pretty much as long as there's been a group. These guys have been suicide bombing civilians before ISIS leaders were even born. They fired 50,000 rockets into civilian populations
Also
and performed
true.
over 100 suicide bombings.
Guys,
killing
terrorism bad.
thousands
Did
of
you know that?
civilians. Women are restricted from participating in the workplace and public life. Homosexuality is outlawed. And in some cases, of course, punishable by death. They steal.
I hold to this day, I still think the wildest thing is Hasan saying, "Oh yeah, Iran, they love trans people," because if you're found to be gay in Iran, they arrest you and forcibly transition you. Like, that is the most insane
really?
one. Yeah, it's fucking wild, bro. Like, and he uses that as like, yeah, they're super pro trans rights over there. Like, brother, come on, please. No, do not. It's bad.
Foreign aid from the people of Gaza and repurpose it for military use, or they just sell it back to them. For example, why are all the Hamas leaders billionaires? And let's be real, these guys clearly are not skipping any meals. While the people of Gaza
Not gonna lie, yeah, he's right. They're fat as fuck, bro. Look at them. They have that thing where you can't tell where their chin ends and their beard starts. Every single one of them.
languish in poverty. These fine gentlemen are living in multi-million-dollar penthouses in Qatar. That lines up with leftist values, or, well, they were billionaires.
They're all dead. They're all they've all been gunned down in the streets. They've all been
Did he
blown
do
up.
the normal hit marker or the headshot hit marker?
He did no. He did classic. Remember, he's old. He did classic. He did the Modern Warfare 3 hit marker. Like the
Well, I was
OG
talking
one.
about the.
No, they didn't.
pretty
There
sure
was no
that's
different
what-
hit marker back then. That's a new thing.
Okay.
Up with leftist
I wasn't
values.
listen,
sure when that
listen.
started.
They were billionaires. Because they're all dead. They're all dead. Hamas is
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
psychopathic terrorists of the worst order.
Wait,
And
is it
nobody
Hasan's
would be-
birthday? When he puts
Is
this
it?
out?
Wait, what's on the screens in the background?
I think it's just
Behind him.
Hasan and stuff.
Crazy enough to defend them.
Yeah, I was about to say what the fuck?
Jojo, look out when this video was put out. And
Oh.
when is Hasan Piker's birthday?
Oh, so that thing on the background, it's all Hasan stuff. But that thing on the right in the background, that's Hasan watching on stream a terrorist propaganda
that's
music
Timothée
video.
Chalamet. I've seen that image already.
Yeah, so he's like covered this shit. This is supposed to be like Twitch headquarters, right? That's the
Ah.
scene he's in. And so like that's why it says happy birthday Hasan at the top there. is cuz like, you know, Twitch has literally all come together to sing him happy birthday and send a video of it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the references, they're deep.
Terrorists of the worst order. And nobody would be crazy enough to defend them.
No, you can't do that.
What's with the laugh? What's with the laugh? Whoa.
No, that's
Fix me
wait.
the asshole.
Yeah, literally, bro. It sounded like fucking zombie. No, but look what he did. Look what he did. This is very subtle because he doesn't even put it like fully, like 100% opacity. Okay, that headband is like the Hamas headband. He's put a terrorist headband. He's photoshopped a terrorist headband onto Hasan.
No, it says Hassan again. Hasan defended Hamas. Seriously? Okay.
Yeah, he's done it multiple
we had
times.
to make last-minute changes to this part to prevent it from being age-restricted on YouTube. I cut
Uh-oh.
out the footage from Hamas, and I
Also, I'll pause right now and say another like unrelated to the terrorism stuff that Hasan has said on stream, unironically, is that he thinks rape is okay if it's like rich white girls getting raped at colleges. That's an actual thing he said on stream, like within the last year or two.
Why isn't he in jail?
Because you can't be jailed for that. Because freedom of speech. But if he lived in his native Turkey, he probably would be in jail. I'm gonna be real. He's Turkish.
Crazy.
I will attempt to narrate it for you as best I can. In this scene, an older woman is walking hand in hand with a girl who looks about 12. And as they're getting in the back of the van, one of the terrorists gives them a wave goodbye and says goodbye to them in English.
Goodbye.
And the two of them smiling wave back.
That's crazy, dog. Dude. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That actually, okay, that's too much. That's too much. That's more than I expect. Bro, every time they're releasing hostages, the next wave, they're going to be like, actually, I'm good. Like, I'm staying.
These hostages are being released at gunpoint by the people who likely murdered their family in front of them before kidnapping them. Hasan peddling this narrative that they're sad to...
Yeah, so unfortunately, he cannot show the footage because it is restricted footage now. But it's basically them like being forced to like smile and wave at the people who've been holding them hostage for years, or for like an entire year now. I think it's a year. It was a year in October. It's a year and a half now. But I don't know when the hostages he's referring to were released. But yeah, he like they're being forced to like act like everything is hunky dory.
To leave their captors is beyond disgusting.
The next wave, they're going to be like, actually, I'm good.
It's plainly obvious these are traumatized victims who are scared for their life and doing what the terrorists are telling them to do in order to avoid any conflict on the way out. Oh, look at the sweet masked terrorist with his AK-47. He's so nice. Did you guys see how he waves goodbye?
Dude, okay, I'm going to be honest. This is some crazy PR. They look traumatized as fuck. Wait, what? Bro, they look like they're chilling.
This girl who had her...
Are you kidding me, bro? Like... Holy shit. Does he...
I feel like he has no survival instincts whatsoever.
I don't know what his problem is, but he's some kind of sped.
Foot blasted off on October 7th and then operated...
Oh my god, wait, is she missing a leg? Oh god, hold on. I need to look this up, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I don't know. What is he referencing?
Girl who had her foot...
Traumatized as fuck? Wait, what? Bro, they look like they're chilling.
This girl who had her foot blasted off on October 7th and then operated on without anesthesia or painkillers is so sorry to say goodbye to her captors. She's going to miss their hospitality, like being raped and being watched showering and changing.
The next wave, they're going to be like, actually...
Yeah, okay, he's flashing these too fast. I'll pause it.
So obvious the terrorists are telling them what to do. Ethan, how can you say that? They look so happy. Keep waving. These morons forgot to cut out this part. Yes, that's a terrorist giving them an order to keep waving. And she does. See how fast she reacts?
No, no, Ethan, I don't know. In fact, I don't see that.
No, Ethan, we cannot see.
Yeah, we can't see that. Sorry, dude. I need like I need the uncut version of this. I need the uncircumcised version of this video to say.
Take me to his Patreon.
Where's the Patreon release? Give me the Patreon version, please. Jeffrey, give me the
Mr. Hee Hee, hand us the Patreon.
Mr. Hee Hee Productions. I would like to see what the fuck you're referring to.
Full victim of terroristic kidnapping.
Please present us
Anyone
Exhibit
peddling
A.
this nonsense should be embarrassed and ashamed. How pathetic can you get?
The next wave, they're gonna be like, actually, I'm good. Bro, they look like they're chilling.
All right, the Houthis is one thing, but he's not going to turn on Hamas propaganda videos and watch it on stream.
Never.
No way.
He's gonna turn Hamas propaganda videos.
Okay, it's getting hard to defend him. Freedom fighters, musical shit.
Here's a video that came out of how Hamas produces their own motherfucking sniper rifles.
Dude, are you kidding me? I remember this one. Okay, literally, he's looking at this is terrorist propaganda showing how the terrorists build their own 50 caliber sniper. What is it called? It's 50 BMG, right? That's the large round, not the little one.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, their own 50 BMGs.
He can hardly contain his admiration for them.
Produces their own motherfucking sniper rifles.
Let's see how long he can go without offering any commentary or analysis on this Hamas hype video.
No.
This is another thing he's known for. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm reacting to stuff," and he'll just like walk away, or he'll just be munching his fat ass off like the entire time, adding no commentary, which is how you make something actually fair use. But this is different now because it's terrorism, guys. It's terrorism.
Is that COD?
Bruh.
Is that COD? Are you kidding me?
I've heard that somewhere before. Is that COD?
I should make that a notification noise on my stream. I feel like that's the play.
One minute, 36 seconds. Nice. He's taken his time to analyze and think. I expect nothing less from a journalist such as Hasan. Quiet, quiet, everybody. He's about to speak. He's gonna talk.
He's gonna hit play again.
That's crazy.
Oh.
He's done it again.
Dude,
that's crazy.
We will continue killing your soldiers by our locally manufactured snipers. Wow, there's a little message for the Americans out there as well. They're saying like artisanal snipers. So, why am I showing you this?
Good question. Why are you showing us 2 minutes of uninterrupted Hamas propaganda? I'm sure he has a good answer.
The reason why I'm showing you this is because one thing that the Israeli maintenance of the apartheid has shown us is that there are no half measures on genocide. You either got to hit the full gen, okay? You can't do half genocide, a little bit of displacement.
Dude,
and
the
then
writing
continue
down was
maintaining, an apartheid state and maintaining an occupation, okay? Which is basically what America did back in the day when, you know, we were building America, Manifest Destiny, right?
Hold on. You showed this to us because of Manifest Destiny? The fuck are you talking about? This is just word salad. I mean, he's really saying
is
nothing
just word
here.
salad.
So he has no good reason. Got it.
Okay, fine. He likes Hamas. He watches their propaganda, but he's not going to deny the violent rapes that took place. That is way beyond the pale.
Not the
there were in fact rapes that happened on October 7th when terrorists entered Israel and shot up a music festival of civilians. It was a civilian music festival. A lot of the terrorists first landed in, and some of the rapes were so bad that survivors of said incident who witnessed them killed themselves afterwards because like out of guilt. Because they
survivor guilt.
Well, it's worse than just normal survivor guilt. Like, oh my god, they could be. No, it's the fact that like they were hiding in bushes and fucking trying not to get shot in the head and shit, witnessing these things happen, and then they survived and they did nothing to help, and so they, it's hard to live with that, I'd imagine. So they, fucking killed themselves. So let's see what Hamas has, or sorry, Hamas. I almost called him Hamas Piker. Let's see what Hamas Piker has to say about Hamas's activity.
There is one instance in captivity that we have actually gotten verifiable evidence on. Beyond that, the systematized mass rapes that Hamas dealt on October 7, not a single bit of that has been verified, and people still run with it over and over and over again.
Yeah, okay, another thing people say, oh yeah, he's about to roll his eyes at Kamala Harris because she said rape is bad. But another thing that he has said and other people have said is like, oh, there's no proof. Why have no victims come out and spoken about them being sexually assaulted during the terrorist attack? It's because they were killed. It's because they weren't just raped and left to tell everybody. They were killed. That is verified. That is a fact. Okay, and it's insane that I've heard Hasan literally say that. Okay, this guy, biggest political streamer, guys. Biggest political streamer.
Many young people who were simply attending a music festival. Women were horribly raped. As I said then, I say today, Israel has a right to defend itself.
What rapes did Hezbollah do? Bro, what rapes did Hamas do? What are you talking about? The Stop Anti-Semitism account that considered me to be anti-Semite of the week has also been hallucinating rapes once again, doing rape fantasies once again, because they're fucking mentally ill.
Hamas has committed horrific acts of sexual violence and took
women and girls, men and boys slaughtered after enduring sexual violence. The deadliest day for the Jewish people.
Doesn't matter if fucking
violence.
Thank you, Hamas Piker.
The deadliest day for the Jewish people.
He's wearing. I'd like to point out he's wearing nail polish and like 5 rings. You would be trans if you were in Iran, bro. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, and look at it. He's shocked that the president of the United States would say that this bad thing happened. My God.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much. So that's the other part of this problem that many people.
So what he just said there is even worse. What he just said there is that because there's not believing it happened, and then there's justifying it if it did happen. That's what he's doing there. He's saying rapes didn't happen during this terrorist attack, but if they did, I wouldn't care. It still wouldn't change how I feel about it. That's literally what that's like word for word what he just said.
Jewish people.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much. So that's the other part of this problem that many people that can't contend with. Like,
I can't believe how quickly leftists go from believe all women to Pixar didn't happen. The vast majority of people, if not all, who were raped were murdered on the spot, obviously.
Gam Goldstein Almog was kidnapped from her home on October 7th by Hamas terrorists and was held captive for 51 days. Though only 17 years old, she witnessed the murder of her father and sister on that day and is now speaking out about what she witnessed in Gaza as well in a new documentary by Sheryl Sandberg, Screams Before Silence. In new footage, Agam reveals that sexual assault and rape was a regular component of the life as a hostage in Gaza.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7.
Hasan, maybe you would like to call her a liar. Please, go right ahead.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7.
There are dozens of testimonies from witnesses, most of who were in hiding and heard or saw it happen. And each week, there's more stories coming out. There's a UN report that concludes it happened.
Doesn't matter.
But Hasan needs a rape kit from a mutilated body. It's
It's so vile to deny the suffering and trauma of the victims just because you need your heroes at Hamas to be perfect. This
True.
conflict will never end until people realize that Palestinian liberation and Israeli
Wait,
security
I gotta react
are
like
not
Hasan. Yum 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 yum. That's crazy.
mutually exclusive. You need both, and it can be done, but not while people like Hasan lie,
it.
propagandize,
That's crazy.
and incite hate. It's people like him, ironically, that prolong the conflict indefinitely. There's no space for conversation. There's no space for rational thought. There's no space for nuance. My position on Palestine is like 5 degrees off from where Hasan is. And to him and his
That's the
community,
other thing. Literally, this Ethan Klein, okay, this Jewish man here, agrees with 95% of the stuff that Hasan agrees with, okay? But because he
But
thinks
that
killing
5%.
Jews is bad, they had a falling out. Like, bruv.
I'm the devil. I'm a
Jojo.
Nazi. It's delusional thinking.
What?
Sorry, but blackberry or blueberry?
Blackberry.
Okay, thank you.
If you've had a phone named after you, you're obviously the superior berry. Be real.
What about an
and
apple?
It's destructive to their own.
Fuck you, that's not berry.
sorry. Continue the
Doesn't
video.
matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much. God forbid you throw up the fucking green Hamas banner. What is this?
No. Dude. Bro, chill with these edits. I can only laugh so much. Holy fuck.
And now, let's move on to our next terrorist organization, Twitch TV.
Lamau. Now he's coming after Twitch.
Sinwar. Nasrallah. Dan Clancy. Of course, I'm being a little silly.
Wait, that's the guys. That's the CEO of Twitch. Okay, he just put a bunch of terrorists next to the owner of Twitch. I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. Where you going with this?
When I call Twitch a terrorist organization, it's only a megaphone for terrorist propaganda. Dan Clancy has been the CEO for a few years, and under his leadership, there's been a few notable instances, one being reducing the premium subscription split from 70-30 to 50-50, which he reversed after backlash. He also attempted to ban the size of sponsored logos on stream to 3% of the size of the screen, was also reversed after backlash. So he's essentially achieved
Basically he's retarded. The only thing he's achieved is adding a stories page so he can just stare at titties all day. Like that time that he was explaining how the stories work and he opened his feed and it was just literally boobs followed by boobs, followed up by.
You know what?
What?
That's crazy.
I knew you were gonna. Yeah, I heard. Like, bruh, he's gonna do it
I
again.
busted out the chips.
Oh, well, there is one thing. He actually laid off 900 employees. That one he did not take back. But here's where the trouble begins. He likes Hasan.
Yes,
really
he fucking loves Hasan. He literally is gay for Hasan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like no Pride Month. Okay, we're talking no 10% buff to stats. He's just like all year round, fucking feral for Hamas Piker.
Let me read you an excerpt from a recent interview Dan did. Not a gamer himself, Clancy mostly watches musicians or talk shows on Twitch. He particularly enjoys leftist political
he usually watches
commentator
titty
Hasan
streamers.
Piker. I like the frankness,
But
and
he
the
can't say that.
bluntness. He's comfortable saying whatever he
can
believes.
and will.
Don't
Allegedly.
you think that might be part of the problem there, Danny boy?
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th.
By speaking what he believes, he should be on Rumble with the other fringe radical political streamers. But no,
Base.
not under Dan Clancy's
Throw him on
watch.
Rumble.
Dan has elevated him to the status of Twitch
Don't even,
golden.
Mav, do you even know what Rumble is?
No.
Exactly.
Think of that
Okay.
way, golden child.
Basically, it's like the retards YouTube because they say shit that gets them banned off YouTube, and they're like, "I'm gonna go to Rumble." Yeah. so-
Great.
Raid, Shadow Legends. Raid won't even sponsor them. Okay, that's how bad Rumble is.
Boy. And if you still have doubts,
let this settle the matter. Just for clarity, Dan Clancy is the one filming and singing in this video.
Happy birthday to you.
That's Twitch staff.
Happy birthday.
That's all of Twitch.
Bro, we're never beating the Hasan.
I
Runs
guarantee
Twitch
you,
allegations
this
after
didn't come
this.
through like
This
a
is
Twitch
crazy.
email
Oh
or
my
something. This
God.
came from like Dan's personal
Happy
DMs.
birthday, dear Hasan.
This is crazy.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm cooked. I'm
Happy
cooked.
birthday from Twitch, Hasan. Happy birthday from Twitch.
I've been
Yeah, 'cause
looking
that's an
around and I
MP3.
genuinely
He
have
downloaded
never
that.
seen
That had to
another
come from, like,
video
DMs.
like this anywhere, where Dan Clancy or any top executive forced all these poor sons of bitches during their lunch break to gather around in the crew room and sing happy birthday for Hasan Piker. How humiliating is that? There's also a small issue of Dan being a total creep.
Want to explore clips?
Oh, here it is. Here's the thing.
That's very nice. And now your clips feed. Okay?
Hot tub streamer or
If
Bastion.
you want to check out the stories.
Now
to
stories.
see what you missed yesterday. You click there. And now you're in your stories feed.
Boobs. Boobs.
all
Boobs.
Okay.
Bruh.
He's like, okay.
Boobs. He got caught red-handed.
White-handed,
Lotion-handed, if you will. Okay. Man's got caught in 4K gooning to his own contractors, his own 1099 fucking employees.
Nah,
Okay.
dog, this isn't even like. This isn't even like 4K. This is straight up like 8K. This is the clearest image I've ever seen.
You should have dueled Hasan Piker to a meme competition, and he should have made memes. He has so many memes in this video, though. Okay, have you been watching this? My favorite meme is the is the one where he puts the goddamn Hamas headband on Hamas Piker. Jesus Christ. Also, we all know that Hasan has no meme game. Okay, let's be real. He outsources that shit. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's also.
He's been caught red-handed gooning, boys.
Okay.
He is contemplating life decisions.
Okay. Suppose you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday. You click there.
He's so disappointed in himself.
This is so sad, guys. Can we get an L in chat?
And now you're.
Why did he make him use his?
Because they're doing because he's like explaining how this feature works. And so he's like the CEO and he's trying to be all like personable and showing off the new stuff and blah blah blah. And god damn, bro, you couldn't have been caught in a worse fucking scenario.
That's why you have
Dude,
like
his
two
pants
phones.
are around his ankles.
Literally, bro.
Okay. That's very nice. That's also.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
I guarantee you, he wanted to pull his shit down for like the notifications to
Dan,
cover it.
I would have let this
but
creep narrative
he
go.
only had Discord
If
notifications.
it didn't
I
happen
wonder how much of it
twice,
was.
It happened again.
Roll it.
You want to.
Oh my god.
Yep. Oh no.
Swipe this way.
Boobs.
And now you're seeing clips.
Oh my god. Holy shit. He's now
He
checking
turned
it
it on.
himself. He's gone twice. He's gone twice. That guy knows what's going on. Who are you? Who the fuck is that? Oh wait, that chat is in Spanish.
The clips, and that's not necessarily.
No, bro, he couldn't even hold it in. He couldn't PR his way through that. Holy
He
shit.
scrolled until he didn't find any boobs.
Dude, okay, but wait. We gotta count the scrolls. How many scrolls was that?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
See clips?
he's not clips yet. Okay, this isn't clips. This is like people he's who are live right now.
Swipe this way.
First clip, boobs. Boobs. First clip.
And now you're seeing clips.
1, 2.
And that's not necessarily.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's 2, but still.
Okay, but that's a 3-to-1 ratio.
That's a
3
fail.
to 1.
That's a fail.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. I'm gonna come. What?
This is crazy.
First of all, it's gross enough you're
Is that
free.
Katamari
But what an
Damacy on the
incompetent
back on the
idiot
TV?
you are.
Hold on,
You're
go
the
back.
CEO of Twitch, and you get caught with the fucking. You get caught with the girlies on your homepage twice? Bro, come on, dude.
Bro.
You got a wife, man. You got daughters. We don't need to know about this.
Stop. Oh,
Or as Hasan would say.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Dude, I can't. Holy.
Is it the pause that does it for you?
Yes. it was very long. A pregnant pause.
Bosses. Okay.
Dude, I make it like Twin Peaks long.
Why is she
Like,
licking the
awkwardly long.
microphone? Bro, fire her
Why do you-
immediately. That's unsanitary.
No, I know why. It's because it's a binaural microphone.
Actually, yeah, you're right. That's an ear she's licking. She's licking an ear on your platform. Get her out of here. You are nothing and you are gay. Get her out of here.
All right, so he's incompetent. He's a creep. He's protecting terrorist propagandists. So what's
We love
up?
that.
So what's
No,
the
we
big
don't.
deal with Dan?
So what's up?
Well, what happened next is what really made me realize how corrupted and rotten Twitch is to the core core of the organization. First, let me introduce you to Frogan.
Why don't you go take a trip to Home Depot and buy some rope?
She's one of
Oh my god.
Wait,
what-
did she just tell someone to?
Yeah, she told someone to dude.
Hold on.
Honestly, that's a better way of saying what's the one everyone says? Take a short walk take a long walk off a short pier.
That's crazy.
I like that one. That one's socially acceptable. Fun fact: you're able to tell someone to kill themselves by saying that. But that's dude. You're in for a treat. I didn't know he was gonna go over Frogan. Frogan has some of the worst clips in Twitch history, and somehow she's gotten like upcoming streamer when she's been streaming for years and still hasn't gotten popular because she's not fun to watch. She's a terrible person, and she should probably now.
of Hasan's main moderators. She's leading.
Oh yeah,
great
she's a top
discourse
mod
like
for
Ethan's Islamophobic for saying
Hamas spiker.
don't kill civilians. She has zero talent. She has 100 concurrent viewers, but somehow she's always on the homepage. She's winning awards. Nobody's watching her. Nobody cares. Why is she relevant? We don't know.
We don't
For me
know.
to show you guys what an actual horrible person Frogan is, so that you can see who Twitch is elevating. So let's start with this clip. Ludwig, a large streamer.
This is the first clip that put her on the fucking hot seat. Okay, she decided to call Ludwig after he donated money to Palestine because he's fucking Ludwig. Okay, she decided to say because he didn't tell everyone else they need to donate money. He is a C word. Okay, he's a C word. He's melanin challenged, if you will.
Wait, I have one. Stream. I am white. I am very white.
No, don't say it. Stop. You're like, wait, I'm white. It's my word. I have the no. Fuck you.
No, I was gonna say something else.
It's
this
clicked.
I'll DM it to you.
Jojo, it clicked. Jojo, it clicked.
It took you that long? Jeez, a melanin challenge? Come on. What more can I say?
Oh my god, I don't know. All I thought was CUNT. That's
He's not,
Use the C word.
Wait, he's not a woman. All right, continue.
We're on Twitch.
No,
Donated $10,000 to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. That's a wonderful thing to do, right? No, not good enough for Frogan.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where, like, 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And, like, ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated 10K.
Oh, excuse me.
Because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys have some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you. You know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are gonna say that. You know what I mean? That's why it's the difference.
This is a cracker take.
Between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is. But I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking
You can't say that.
debate
That's my word.
about whether that's worthwhile.
Bro, she said it
Arabs are
twice in a
dying.
row.
Huh? What?
How is she not banned?
She didn't even get banned for this. She had to go on a panel, a Twitch-sponsored panel, and make a best Arabs and worst Jews list, tier list, to get banned. And it was only for 30 days.
And it wasn't even because of that. It's because she got pressure put on her for shit she did later.
No, that's why she got banned.
I'm too tired for this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
pressure
She,
put on-
she should have been banned for other stuff, but that panel is what
was
did
what got
it
her
because people started talking about the fact there was literal advertisers in the background of that video of them doing a tier list where F in the tier list was just Jews. So womp womp. Watch, it gets better. This is her most mild clip.
I know Arabs are dying, but you know,
Oh no.
I'm not gonna tell you to donate. Do whatever you want. Me, I donated $10,000, but I'm not gonna promote it. Just don't say you donated $10,000.
Literally just did promote
Look,
it.
if you're not actively believing, if you don't believe in the cause, and if you're not against genocide at this point, like, keep your fucking money. Keep your $10,000.
Yes, because that's what I would call a C-word take, okay? That's what I would call a C-word take.
Hold on.
Because you literally
Hold
just
on.
said, oh, we don't want your $10,000. I know people are dying, but take your $10,000 back. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Jojo.
What?
At the bottom of this.
Yes, I was about to
fucking
say. What do you got to say, man?
Emergency rent?
This
Does
bitch,
she need help paying her fucking rent?
This bitch can't even pay her rent, okay?
Why is she living there if she needs 4,000? Ooh, not
Why-
4,000. Ooh.
Up and coming streamer guys can't pay rent.
Hey,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What?
Hey, Jojo.
No, stop. Okay, this joke is over. Blood. Stop. Stop it.
Keep your little chump change. Like,
Chump change?
Insane.
Bitch, you can't even pay your fucking rent.
You can't even
change. What the fuck?
You're begging.
Vine boom
You're
her face.
e-begging.
Vine boom emergency rent. Vine boom the fucking $800 goddamn dollars out of $1,400.
You're
Vine
literally
boom back
begging
on her
for
goddamn
rent.
face.
Chump change. Begging for rent.
All of them on screen.
Emergency rent. Bitch, I bet she needed that shit
God.
tomorrow.
do you want me to say like congratulations?
Imagine being Frogan, a leftist living in LA in comfort, begging for her rent money, and telling displaced and famished Palestinian children, "No kids, you need to give that 10,000 back. Ludwig didn't pass my purity test."
Keep your fucking money.
But wait, there's more.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers.
Yes.
Yes,
This cool.
thank you so much. I will never have any fucking
This is what
pity
she
for
should
any
have gotten
fucking
banned
soldiers.
Yep.
The U.S. military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD. Oh my god, I want my fucking command.
That is directly 100,000% against TOS because veterans are a protected class of people, and she is bullying a protected class. So everyone was pissed.
Yeah, I would be pissed too.
Oh, no student loans? Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
This clip obviously made the rounds on social media and rightfully outraged a lot of people. Here's how she responded the next day.
Sorry.
And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
Did she giggle?
No, maybe.
And they posted it in my head. I'm like, base?
What?
Base?
Notice how no one is laughing, Frogan?
Like, am I supposed to be like I'm not walking back on it. I still fucking agree with it. Base?
The smug defiance Frogan is showing is only because she
3 for
knows that
3
Twitch
and they
will do
all
nothing to
failed.
moderate her, despite veterans being classified as a protected group in Twitch's own community guidelines. But wait, there's more.
Okay.
Wait, what else is there?
60
Oh, yeah.
50. 9/11 baking
Oh,
stream
yeah.
with Raph and
The
Capri.
baking stream.
If we get to this goal by 9/11, Capri, Raph, and I will make the Twin Towers out of a stacked.
Who is Raf and Capri?
And we'll make
I don't
it
know.
Yeah,
who the
those
fuck is
two.
Raf and
Capri also got banned in that Jew hate stream.
The Twitch panel, Twitch sponsored.
Yeah, I don't know who this
Arab
rap
Jew tier
person
list.
is.
And we'll recreate 9/11.
This tweet was the final straw for me. You'll notice the date is October 7th, 2023.
Okay, this is another fun thing. If you want to see how any of these fucking insane streamers, like if you want to know what they actually think, just go to their Twitter, use the
America
advanced
bad.
search. No, find their advanced search. Okay, in the Twitter search bar. Okay, put in their name and then search what they said on October 7th, aka the day that terrorist attack happened, because that is when some true colors came out. Okay, people said some fuck shit.
Same
the morning
with
of the massacre at
election
5:30
results
a.m.
in
Pacific
America.
time. At this moment, Hamas militants had infiltrated a music festival and several kibbutzim, where they began their wanton slaying of
A
civilians.
kibbutz is a suburban area. Basically, it's like a gated area for Jews.
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Here's what she tweeted. Leftists preach and foam at the mouth at the thought of a revolution happening in America. But as soon as it happens in the Middle East, what they're doing is wrong. It's not what she said. It's when she said it. While she's on Twitter celebrating, I was listening to the local news in Israel. Families were calling into news stations begging for help. Let me show you what I mean.
No, 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 fuck, fuck, fuck.
Oh, no,
fuck,
thank you.
Fuck.
No.
Fuck no.
For some reason, Twitch is obsessed
Nope.
with keeping
Sorry,
her on
guys.
life support.
Sorry, guys. Not playing that.
And instead of
Not today.
moderating her, they actually gave her an award, Together for Legendary Woman, in which she would get front page placement all year long. This is actually my favorite detail about.
They've stuck this bitch on the front page after all these comments. Or at least after a couple of them. I think one of them came afterwards. The one about the PTSD. That was afterwards.
Frogan. She won.
Actually, wait, no. Let me double check my March 20. That was before. So this was before the comment about the PTSD, after the 9/11 baking stream, and after that tweet about, the October 7th thing.
All year long. This is actually my favorite detail about Frogan. She won a Rising Star Award at the Streamer
Yes,
Awards,
this one's
an award
hilarious.
show put on by her friends. And then the next year, guys, she gets nominated for Rising Star again. Are they fucking with her? You can't be Rising Star twice. It's up or it's down, man. In fact,
It's
you
up
were
or it's
never up.
down.
That was the problem. They tried to pretend like you were up, but you were always down. Rising Star twice. What's this, fucking Mario Kart? You hit a boost up there or some shit? Because Frogan is the two-time Rising Star champ, and because of her massive viewership of 100 concurrent viewers, it only makes sense that Twitch would give her one.
Bro, like, I have like 10 total over here. Like, chill. All right. chill.
One of the main stages at TwitchCon to do a 45-minute long segment. Her idea that was Twitch approved, an Arab to Jew racial tier list. So the premise is who can say Habibi, an Arabic word of affection like baby or sweetheart. And this tier list determines who can say it. Top and most desirable tier is Arab. And at the bottom, the worst one is, quote, loves Sabra. Now, why does love Sabra?
Now, what is Sabra, guys? What is Sabra? No, also, Hunter, don't spread your bullshit. That's not true. There's no way these guys are smart enough to know that one. What's Sabra? Do you know what Sabra is, Mav?
Hummus.
Thank you, Mav. So I said Mav. But
yeah, that's why I said huh.
But it's hummus. It is hummus that apparently a lot of Jews like. Okay, it's a Jewish company, and so
I'm gonna
loves
say this.
hummus.
It's good hummus. It's good hummus.
Loves Sabra. So the bottom of their tier list is loves Sabra, aka loves hummus. This is literally okay, but Sabra is like in every Israeli fridge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've had hummus. It ain't bad. Okay. But Sabra and Joyer, okay, that's the bottom of their list. This is the equivalent. This is the Jewish equivalent of if they put the bottom of the list fried chicken enjoyer, okay? Like,
oh my god,
that's basically what they did, Mav. So you can understand.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, yeah.
Sabra equate to Jews. Sabra is a well-known Israeli company that makes hummus. They've been on the divestment list for many, many years, so the activists are well aware of their status.
Oh, that's the brand.
Oh, yeah. And Sabra
Yeah, that's the brand.
I'm a little
it's,
special,
it's,
my
a,
bad.
it's a Jewish company.
Oh, okay. That makes
It's really good.
hell of a lot more sense. I do like Sabra. I do, yes. That shit is really good.
You like Sabra specifically? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, no, but I've had it. It's good.
No, I'm saying you've had it
It's a
specifically.
solid brand that I would go for. If I don't know the rest of them, I'm grabbing
Okay, guys,
Sabra.
listen. I don't fucking eat hummus, okay? Do you think I eat my
I
own
do.
kind? Fuck you. Do you think I eat my own kind, huh? Do you think I eat crackers, huh?
I do.
Yeah, I actually do. I do. I like the off-brand.
They're really good with
Ritz.
wheat thins.
Okay, no, fuck wheat thins. Fuck wheat
They
shit.
are really good with wheat thins.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck wheat thins. Okay, that shit is mid. I like buttery rounds,
Clearly
aka
are
the
not white
off-brand
enough.
Ritz.
Give me back my slur.
Okay, I'm actually not. I'm not as.
rounds.
Dude, I can just imagine the
Not
fucking
the buttery
Oh, what's his name?
rounds.
The Ash Ketchum Predator meme. That's all I can think of. I forgot what that meme is called. That's just ancient, but that's all I can think of. No, bro. Fucking the hummus. Okay, they're literally saying loves hummus, and that's a Israeli brand apparently, and everyone in Israel eats that. So like I said, I think it's a fair comparison. Maybe it's more like saying Popeye's chicken enjoyer. Okay, that's basically what they're saying, but for Jews.
Sabra literally means a Jew that was born in Israel.
That's also what Sabra means.
Oh.
But Hunter was about to say this one. But I don't actually. I'm gonna be real. I do not believe. I'll put $5 on this. I do not think any one of those retards on the panel knew what the fuck a Sabra, a Jewish born person, was. Okay, I think that is just.
It also plays up an anti-Semitic trope that denies Jewish identity in the Middle East. There's this idea that Israelis are all white colonizers who are stealing the culture and identity of Arabs to make it seem like they belong there. Watch Frogan and her co-hosts accuse Israelis of culturally appropriating Arab culture.
The one thing that's like funny is that there's two types of like genocide, right? There's like genocide of real people, and then there's like cultural genocide, right? Like this is fucking funny. Like, those motherfuckers trying to take hummus and say it's Israeli is the most insane thing to me.
Dude, the fact that they have the audacity to create Sabra and make that like the staple hummus of America, insane.
It's super offensive to us, and like that's actual like culture.
Basically, they're trying to say that liking hummus is bad if you're a Jew because that hummus doesn't belong to the Jews. Okay. Also, I learned bagels belong to Jewish people. I didn't know about that one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently there are no good bagel establishments in Germany. Another thing I learned. I wonder why.
Cultural appropriation. Like people get mad when someone has like dreadlocks and they call that culture. I'm like, come on, it's just like a hairdo. Like it's okay. People like white people are allowed to have dreadlocks if they want dreadlocks. But like actually trying to claim our food, our desserts.
Just one question for you guys.
Who the fuck do you think is making the hummus in Israel? Martha Stewart? No, it's the same fucking Arabic-speaking Jews that you kicked out in the 1950s. Yes, they also like hummus, and they like all the same shit you do. Because they are you. They're from your country. You kicked them all out, and now you're accusing them of stealing your culture.
Oh shit, you're right, bro. They did kind of get kicked out, and they're like, that hummus shit kind of slapped. Let me continue making that.
I'm taking some of that with me. Oh,
You want to talk about
Jesus.
cultural genocide? Well, here it is. You racist piece of shit.
Those motherfuckers trying to take hummus and say it's Israeli is the most insane thing to me.
Hey, scumbag, here's a hummus place we used to eat at. The chef
Why is she
is
fucking with
from
that plant like
Yemen.
that?
Here's another dude.
The chef is from
Syria.
Yemen. Yemen, Syria. Okay, two hummus places they've been to.
Yemen,
Because
a place
apparently
where Hasan couldn't find on a map.
Lamau. He played a clip of him earlier, not being able to find Yemen on a map. But fuck, what do you call it? Okay, two places, hummus establishments. Apparently, didn't know that was a thing. That sounds really fucking hilarious to me. You just go there to eat hummus, literally just hummus. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Okay, both of the people making this stuff are Arabs. Okay, one of them's Syrian, one of them's Yemenis.
Does this dude look like a white colonizer to you? Would you like to tell him he's stealing your culture? Well, this is what most Israelis look like.
Dude, the fact that they have the audacity to
They.
create sub.
Who is they? Who is they? Who's they? Who's she referring to? She means Jews. She can't say Jews though, because then she'd get in trouble. So she says they.
This is casual bigotry being passed around like a leftist talking point. It's exactly why people are saying that anti-Semitism is coming mostly from the left. And yes, I know this dipshit is also Jewish. Incredible. He picked up so many tokens, he actually became one. And by the way, everybody on this panel is looking pretty fucking white themselves. So bearing all of this in mind...
I need to make sure you guys understand the joke he made there, right? Because the joke he was making there is there's a stereotype that Jewish people love money, shekels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's saying he picked up enough that he became a token Jew on their podcast. Jesus fuck. Come on, bro. You can't be going this hard with the jokes, dude. Come on.
It's really not a stretch to say that the Love Sabra bracket is a dog whistle for Israelis or Jews.
The next person is one of my favorite people, Ethan Klein.
I told you guys to clap.
This is a good reaction.
That was a good one.
Are they booing?
That's good.
Yes,
All
because
right.
Ethan Klein is the guy who's making this video right now. H3H3.
Oh, okay.
Turn that up. Turn giraffes.
We
turn
all
that
know
up.
where this is going.
You guys are missing a category for Zionist. That was a joke. That was just a joke.
Just a joke, guys.
That was a
Totally a
joke.
joke.
That
Totally
was
joke.
such a joke.
If it was okay, totally a joke. Okay, not that she literally calls anyone who doesn't think exactly like her about Israel a Zionist. They've been calling him a Zionist.
Okay,
for-
so I'm probably gonna sound really fucking stupid. What the fuck is that?
You don't have to worry. Okay, it is not something you. Okay, so a Zionist is someone who believes in Jewish lore. Okay, the place that Jews are all supposed to like go hit up when the world is ending is called Zion. Okay, Zionists are people who believe that Israel needs to be like a Jew only state, a state for Jews, for all the Jews to go there. Blah blah blah. Not a very popular opinion with a lot of people, and they're very much seen as like radical. Okay. Mr. Ethan Klein, he is seen as a Zionist by these people. A, because they use it basically as a slur, and B, because he does not think that Israel should join with the people they're fighting and make a new state, because then all the Jews would be a minority and that would be bad. He thinks there should be two separate states because the people they're fighting don't have a state. It's called Palestine. Okay, it's not actually a place on a like a political level. It is like this gray area that's existed for almost a fucking 100 years now. But he thinks that they should get their own country and it should coexist with Israel. But these people think that it should just be one country and not Israel. It shouldn't be Israel. That's not the one country. They think Israel should disappear. It should go away. That's what these people that we're listening to think. So they're kind of out there.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's the shekel right there. That's the shekel talking.
That's the
Well, obviously, it's Love Sabra, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
That's easy. That's definitely Love Sabra.
She apparently consulted with the head of the KKK, and he told her more subtle. So if it wasn't obvious enough,
He told her more subtle.
they pulled me, one of the best-known Jewish creators, and immediately put me in Sabra.
Hasan, by the way, who's Turkish, not Arab, is Arab. That's the good one.
Lamau.
That's the good one. The Arab ethnicity is S tier. Then Denham's jokes that we don't have a category low enough for Zionists. Once again, calling out my Jewish identity.
Dude, where's the? You guys are missing a category for Zionist.
And if it isn't about being Jewish,
Why would they put Ben Shapiro in the thumbnail?
one of the other most prominent Jews on YouTube.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bad image of you, Ethan.
That is a bad image of him. But you see how good he looks now? That's a
Yeah,
year.
he-
Or it's actually been like 2 years now, but bro, I need that kind of glow up. Like, come on, bro. I ain't got 2 chins yet, but I'm working on it. I need to get this shit under control.
And the category next to me when he's not even featured in the game. Who's next down there? Anne Frank? Seth
Oh my god!
Ethan!
No, he can say that. He's a Jew, remember? He can make that joke.
I know, but Ethan!
Also, we have a colored picture of Anne Frank. Who colored that?
We have a colored picture of Einstein.
That's also not a colored picture. That's also black and white. These have been colored in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
I
I
don't know
meant.
who colored these in, but that threw me off because I'm like, I've seen that image in black and white so many times. All right.
Literally.
Rip my homie Anne Frank will be but I know for damn sure the color didn't exist back then, okay? She was in black
Everything
and white.
was black and white.
Schindler? Well, he wasn't Jewish, but they would put him down there, let's be real.
It also doesn't help their case
Pickles?
that both my wife and Ben Shapiro's wife were born in Israel, which would make them Sabras. So love Sabra, literally in this case, means Jew love.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna tell you again. I do not believe they were smart enough to think this far ahead. Okay, I think this is just a coincidence. This is the most benefit of the doubt I've ever given any person. Okay, I really think they are just that retarded that they did not put 2 and 2 together. They instead got 3 when they did that. Okay, they thought it was funny to say fried chicken enjoyer, but for Jews. Okay, that's what I think they did. But and that would be Sabra. Okay, I do not think that. I can't believe it. If it is the case, if I could ask God for one answer to any question, it would be, were they smart enough to think of that? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but if it was yes, I don't know. I don't know what to think at that point. Because I like to think people are more stupid than they are malice. I really just think these people are stupid.
That sounds pretty racist. And what about the title? How Arab are these Twitch streamers? Hold on a minute. I thought this was about hummus. You know, I'm tired of these people gaslighting me. Haven't the Jews been gassed enough? So you're
What? Ethan!
No. Oh. Oh. I just clicked.
Oh, so that's not.
Dude, Mav, you're lagging behind, bro. You gotta
I am like half asleep still.
jiggle the Ethernet cable, Mav. Jiggle the Ethernet cable.
The Ethernet cable's on the fucking floor.
Is that where your brain is too, bro? Catch up, not mustard. Jesus, I'm pulling out the fucking teacher sayings. Come on, bro.
God. Speaking of mustard, hey, ketchup, I got hot dogs in the fridge.
You should make me a hot dog. I'm actually
Oh,
very
hot dogs.
I'm ravenous.
Do you want just one hot dog, or do you?
I
Want
would like 2 hot dogs, and then I can top them myself. Okay, just like I topped your mom last. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Wait. So you have like
Whoa.
mustard and stuff, and you'll be fine.
Actually, I'm wrong. I don't have ketchup down here. So if you could put some ketchup.
Do you want
on
ketchup on your hot dog?
Duh. Do you not put ketchup on your hot dog?
Not all the time.
That's a
Some people
lie.
just don't like it.
Every time I've seen you eat a hot dog in the last how many years, you put ketchup and mustard, right?
Sometimes I just like mustard.
Yeah, I honestly sometimes I like just ketchup.
Okay, but that's the thing. You're saying that, but like I've bought you most of the hot dogs you've had in the last 2 years, and I've eaten them across the table from you. Okay.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom 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 nom. That's crazy.
Hot dog. Okay, I go make hot dogs.
It reminds me that one clip. Have y'all played Wolfenstein? There's a clip in Wolfenstein. I think it's in The Old Blood. He's trying to pretend he's German because he kind of looks Aryan, the main character, BJ Blazkowicz. He doesn't know any German, and he just says "hot dog." And the guards look at him like he's retarded, and it
just
worked.
works.
It worked. Yeah, that's the funny part. All right, back to video.
You understand what a microaggression is, but you can't understand why a
Oh,
Jewish
wait.
man
Sorry, I
might
have a
be
question.
uncomfortable with this. I feel like this is indefensible, blatant, obvious anti-Semitism, and this was greenlit by Twitch to appear on their main stage. How is that even possible? Right in front of their
Also, yeah,
sponsors.
the sponsors: Capcom, Chevron, Samsung. Their logos on the fucking Jew tier list.
Two, Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung. This racial tier list was brought to you by our sponsors, Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung.
Okay, so this is a big thing that Ethan's been criticized for in the past. I kind of agree with. When he would go after solo content creators on YouTube, he'd go after their sponsors. Like, he did a video about Keemstar, content nuke on Keemstar, and he made a big deal about the sponsors that Keemstar had, and like singled out the fact that, oh, you're sponsoring this bad stuff, this stuff that he didn't like. And then Keemstar lost his sponsorships. He had one with G Fuel, and he lost his sponsorship because of the content nuke. So I don't think that's good, because I don't think solo creators, you should be coming after their sponsors. That's bad. It's bad precedent. And most of the YouTube, they understand you shouldn't do that. But Ethan don't give a fuck. And also, I think it's different. He's going after Twitch as a platform and their sponsors, not like Hasan's sponsors. But I'm going to be real. I think if Hasan had sponsors, which he doesn't, I don't think, I think he would go after those two, because I don't think he has an issue.
This is an example of Twitch management elevating a racist nobody like Frogan at the detriment of their own company's well-being. Why? After the predictable controversy this caused, Dan Clancy, the CEO, went live for the first time after 2 weeks and did an FAQ.
It's exciting to be here. Mary, thanks for having me. It's always a joy to do this with you. And we have a lot to talk about. And looking forward to questions.
Let's take a look at some of the questions they got.
Also, I got it. Okay, I'm in a fucking basement, okay? It's multi-purpose fucking laundry room, okay? Is where my office is. But I just got it. He's the CEO. Why is your treadmill right behind your desk like that? You know, if you like trip one day, you're gonna go flying into your fucking like computer setup. Are you kidding me? What
His
is
closet
this?
door's broken too.
I'm not. I'm hoping it's not. I'm really, honestly, I was really hoping, because I saw that. I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of shadow on that bottom end. It looks like a door is sitting there outside. I was really hoping that's just some kind of fancy fucking sliding door closet, like some bullshit rich person.
It is. It is a sliding door, but it's off the hinges, so it's broken.
Oh no, dear God.
Also,
this person asked,
What?
is his shelf at an angle? It's
I'm pretty sure
slanted.
it's the
Enhance.
door. I
Oh,
think it's
shit.
the door. I think it is the door making it look everything look slanted, or the fucking shelf
if
in the
you look-
background.
No, the
looks like it
shelf
was-
is slanted, because look, the treadmill is perfectly centered, or sorry, perfectly parallel to the
One,
floor and
it's on
perpendicular
something.
upwards. Okay,
The
so
fuck is it on? Move it like 2 inches.
yeah, I don't know what's going
Oh.
on there. The whole room looks crooked.
The shelf looks like it's sitting on the treadmill, like the bookshelf.
Yeah, like part of it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's wild.
Questions.
Let's take a look at some of the questions they got. This person asked, do you plan on addressing the anti-Semitism problem? Dan's response, permanent ban. Why do you not ban streamers that show terrorist propaganda on your website? Good question. Permanent ban. Do you care to comment about the ADL and anti-Semitism on Twitch? Ban. Why the fuck is the CEO banning people for asking reasonable questions about a relevant controversy they've been in? What the fuck is this? These are not even written like in a mean way. You are banned, just like the entire country of Israel. It had.
Well, I'm confused. Are they banned from the chat, or are they like banned from Twitch? Like, was he hitting like the big dick ban button? Because he is in fact the CEO, just banning people's accounts. So if I said something, would my Twitch just get fucked?
just been discovered around the same time as this Arab tier list that Twitch had secretly, without announcing it anywhere, banned the entire country of Israel from creating new accounts. This was enacted right after October 7th, and it continued on for a year. And if you're wondering how you didn't hear about it before, it's not because the Israelis weren't talking. Here's the top Israeli streamer's video about it,
which is entitled, Twitch does not want Jews on their platform. He explains that they slowly started to realize no accounts could be made, and him and his fellow Israeli streamers were causing a lot of noise to get noticed.
Oh yeah, so fun fact, this is what up, Wolfie? We're talking about the Jews, okay? So, Twitch for an entire year blocked Israelis from making new Twitch accounts on the platform. You just physically, if you lived in Israel, you could not make a Twitch account for an entire year. And they tried to say that it was an accident and nobody noticed. Their argument was that they did it on purpose. It was supposed to be a temporary measure because a terrorist attack just happened. They didn't want terrorist footage being posted on Twitch, which sounds like a valid thing to care about, but I don't know how effective that idea is. I'm gonna be real. And they left it for a year, and they try to say like, oh yeah, it's for the Israelis and the Palestinians, but Palestinians don't have internet. Okay, it is Israeli internet. Okay, Israeli ISPs, and they also try to downplay what kind of shit was cut off and say it was only like phone number verification. No, all of them. You couldn't make it with an email. You couldn't make it with a phone number. You couldn't make it with anything.
But Twitch completely ignored them for 5 months. When he created a support ticket with Twitch, it was straight up deleted with zero explanation. Around the end of the year, when people started talking about anti-Semitism on Twitch, Dan Saltman discovered the Israel ban when he was sent the code proving the block happened, presumably from someone who works at Twitch, and it could no longer be ignored. Israeli and American media started to pick up the story, which finally forced Twitch to respond. He also explains the block started on October 13th, which happens to be Global Jihad Day, when Islamic terrorists call on others globally to act, which he thinks is an odd coincidence. They were never notified in any way, and it greatly affected their business.
That's a
He
new
says he
one.
doesn't feel safe with
I haven't
Dan
heard that
Clancy.
yet.
Which one? The Global Jihad?
Yeah, the same day.
Womp womp.
In power, as he feels he can no longer trust him.
When Israelis try to sign up, it gives you a generic error message. It doesn't say anything that suggests that you're ineligible because you're in Israel. So when one of these guys wrote to Twitch customer service, this is what they said. I am really sorry that you are having issues creating an account. We have reviewed your case thoroughly and can confirm that unfortunately you are not eligible to create a Twitch account. As a result, we will be closing your case at this time.
Under the new increased scrutiny, Dan Clancy panicked and posted 2 terrible explanations on Twitter that were immediately community noted.
How can Twitch say on one hand that they've reviewed the case thoroughly, and then on the other hand say it was an accident and they didn't know? This is all very fishy.
A big media company like Twitch doesn't realize that their new account signups from Israel has completely flatlined? You're telling me that you guys didn't notice that? That's impossible. Then, at the same time,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it is possible. That's how incompetent I think they are. I think there's no way they either did it on, didn't do it on purpose or literally didn't notice. Okay, it wasn't like they tried to say that it was an accident. They did it on purpose, but it wasn't supposed to be to this extent or last this long. That was a lie. Absolutely.
it was announced that Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, and the little Houthi twink terrorists were all unbanned and they could stream again on Twitch.
2
This is
years.
like the whole
That's a slur.
Don't say twink, guys. We're making twink a slur. Once it's a slur, you can say it.
holy trinity of anti-Semitism.
So guys, yeah, we're back on Twitch. Welcome. I know we had gotten banned or whatever, or we got suspended, but I went ahead and appealed it.
I don't know if, I don't know if this is a fact, but I'm pretty sure he got banned for throwing a Nazi salute with Sneeko.
And
would do
we're
it.
back in the house, man. So for all the haters out there that were like, you know, oh yeah, they got banned on Twitch. Hey, be mad. Be mad, guys, because we are back in the house. They can't stop us.
They did stop them an hour later. All 3 of the accounts were eventually rebanned. But the decision to unban those 3 creators at that exact time, and being 3 of the best known anti-Semites on the internet, seems to clearly be trying to send a message. And then it was discovered that Twitch's head of policy and community guidelines was previously fired from her job publicly by the British government. Why?
For hating Jews.
She does not like the Jews. That's right. Their head of
The
trust
way
and
he said
safety
that.
was previously suspended from her job at Ofcom for being too anti-Zionist. And guess where her very next job was at? That's right. Twitch TV.
Did he?
Apparently she was posting
He did. Go back a few seconds and listen to what he said.
Ofcom for being too anti-Zionist. And guess where her very next job was at? That's right. Twitch TV. Apparently
Did you hear what he said?
No.
He didn't say anti-Semitic. He said anti-Zionist.
True. Okay, true. But that's why she was fired. There was the reason for her being fired.
That's why I'm like, he said
anti-Semitism
that.
with Zionism. That's why recently, after this, he might bring it up too. Twitch. Sorry, I had a burp. They banned the use of the word Zionist in a derogatory way because people were using it derogatorily. They were calling like Hasan was calling people like a Zionist, a pig dog, I think specifically. In one clip, and that's like a specific slur.
Knowing Hasan, probably.
Hamas tweets only mere days after October 7th happened. That's so interesting. It sounds just like someone else we know. It's almost like supporting terrorists is institutional. Hell, it might even be a prerequisite. Take a look at this tweet from Twitch's senior manager of inclusive marketing,
Hi,
Bridget
Queenie.
Chermatin, on October 12th.
Queenie's here. Hello.
People
Sorry, I
are
have
posting
noises turned off.
screenshots of them donating to Israel relief funds. Shake my head, y'all are truly rooting for the oppressor. Read a damn book. This tweet was made only 5 days after the October 7th massacre. The donations she's criticizing would go to families like this, if they were still alive. This entire family was murdered in cold blood by Hamas terrorists.
Damn, bro.
October
All right,
7th.
we've hit the we've hit the emotion meter. Okay, a little too hard here. Chill, bro. Chill.
Who did these little girls oppress? How can you act so high and mighty for your cause and be so callous and inhuman for the innocents on the other side? This statement was made by the senior manager for inclusive marketing. Is that some kind of joke? Is this what inclusion looks like at Twitch? Is it really crazy at this point, after all this, to say that Twitch has an anti-Semitism problem? I think it would be harder at this point to argue the opposite. Oh, Bridget, one more thing. Sorry, I forgot. Can you tell me the answer to this riddle? What's the difference between a Boy Scout and a Jewish kid?
What?
I'm standing by. Let us know.
What? What?
Dude, no way you got caught with Jewish joke on the timeline in 2011. You know they have tools to delete your fucking your Twitter posts. Okay, Jesus. Holy shit. There's like purge apps, bro. You could just online Google it. You can purge your timeline. That's what I'm probably gonna fucking do, so I don't get, gunned down in the streets. I'm gonna be real. Actually, the people I upset on Twitter, they're all too heavy to ever get off their couch.
And yes, it's true. I should point out this tweet is from 2011. This one, however, is from 22. Sarah Silverman tweeted out, Kanye threatened the Jews yesterday on Twitter and it's not even trending. Why do mostly only Jews speak up against Jewish hate? The silence is so loud. Bridget said, this was the energy I was around when I worked with 2 Jewish women in social impact who were both senior to me. She's trying to make Sarah Silverman
She's
seem
good,
like some
not
kind
like
of Jewish
Jewish people
Karen
or
for
something?
caring about anti-Semitism.
No,
I wouldn't
Hamas
care
biker
about
does
any
not
of
like
this.
Jewish
If
people.
No, he doesn't. He does not like Jews unless the Jews believe everything he believes. If
the
not,
Jews do
they're
to them?
Zionists. That's the fun part about being a Jew. Okay, if you're a Jew, you don't have to do anything to anybody. You're just
They
bad.
just hate you.
But that's the thing. Your book says so. The Jew book says so. The Jewish Bible, the Bible, if you will, says that says that no matter where the Jews go, they're gonna get shit on. And
Almost remind me
that's
of the
how it
time when
is.
Hitler, you know,
The
was doing
Jolly
that
Juk,
work in
if
World
you
War
will.
II, to find out he himself was Jewish too.
Wait, who? What?
When Hitler was is Jewish as well.
Stop! Stop! I don't think that's true. You can't say that. I don't think that's. No, find me a source. I don't think that's true. And don't say that again on stream. Just be safe. Okay, but yeah, I'm saying, just don't say that. I think that was literally used as like propaganda against the Nazis, but I don't think we can.
Or
I don't think
for was it against them or
against. Yes, because he hated Jews. You know.
Yeah, but
It's kind of like propaganda. If you're in the KKK, propaganda against them would be saying that, you know, your wife fucks black guys, get fucked, KKK leader, you know, that kind of energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about that. It's like not proven, not
Wasn't
fact.
the head of fucking diversity at Twitch. What the fuck is
what is this
happening here?
grenade?
This is insane.
So with people like her deciding what is and isn't okay on Twitch, there's no surprise that you end up with these extraordinarily uneven enforcements of the rules. Take, for example, this clip of the streamer Destiny. He was permanently banned for what he said here.
That community is never worth engaging with. There's just no point in doing it. Like, it's too, the risk of me, like, ending up getting, like, permabanned and my life destroyed because of these, like, inbred fucking disgusting losers is, like, it's just not worth it. It's just totally not worth it.
And okay, you know, fair enough. If you're going to be
So that clip is another political streamer, Destiny. He was pretty popular on Twitch until he got banned for this clip. And it's actually like fact now, as of a couple of months ago, this is the clip that got him banned. He didn't know for like years. But he's talking about debating trans people on Twitter. And he said that he's just done doing it because they're bad actors basically. And called them a bunch of names there, called them inbred. He got perma'd for that one clip. And then we've seen this whole hour and 37 minutes of this video. Okay, and Hasan's not been banned for any of the shit he said. Frogan hasn't been banned for any of the shit she said. It's
be
just
consistent
ridiculous.
with the enforcement, then, you know, let's have a friendly place, a safe environment. It's calling a minority group inbred, which results in a permanent ban. Okay, has anyone else done that?
The Jewish KKK brigades out there, just a bunch of fucking inbred hicks. Imagine the most inbred white supremacist guy you can imagine, okay? Every week there was another fucking psychopathic settler, inbred fucking douchebag. Oh, these inbred fucking douchebags in the background, dude. A nation entirely comprised of messianic, inbred, ultra-orthodox psychopaths that these inbred don't understand. Educated, inbred, fundamentalist hicks.
Calling us in the middle of campus, calling us inbred, that we have no culture. One of them grabbed my friend's Israeli flag in the middle of campus, carried it to a mob by the gate that were communicating with the angry mobs outside of campus.
Untrained, inbred asses shipped into southern Lebanon, telling us that we are all inbred and that we have no culture.
You want to see clips?
Inbred.
The clips are, and that's not necessarily the algorithm.
اسألوا أصحاب الفخامة والمعالي واسألوا عن الحشد العسكري.
Hasan, a non-Jewish person, is referring to Jews as inbred consistently throughout his career.
Inbred, ultra-orthodox psychopaths.
Zero punishment. Hasan interviewing a Houthi pirate.
The Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
Zero punishment.
Hasan, watching terrorist propaganda with zero critical commentary.
They do like
What is
they do
this?
musicals. They're very musical people.
Are
no,
you being
serious?
Zero punishment. Hasan threatening a sitting congressperson. This one actually blew my mind. When I saw he tweeted that, I said,
Yes. So there was a former prime minister in Japan who was assassinated a couple of years ago by a crazy person who made a homemade shotgun. That is the diagram of the shotgun he made. It was like a piece of plywood, some pipes on it, that kind of thing. Even homemade like shotgun shells and shit. So he makes this homemade shotgun and he murders the former prime minister. Okay. So in response to a congressperson saying something, some kind of political take or whatever, he retweets it with this photo of the fucking... Okay, there it is. I encourage people who get stuck behind the pro-Hamas mobs blocking traffic, take matters into your own hands to get them out of the way. Okay? So he's telling people, if you're being blocked by pro-Hamas people, in your cars, drive through them, okay? And then Hasan posts this meme in response, okay? This meme of the gun used to assassinate a guy, a former politician. And then they try to play it off like, oh yeah, it's edgy humor. It's edgy humor. And then he deleted it because he's a pussy. You can't claim it's edgy humor if you're not going to stand by it, bro. It doesn't work that way.
he's done after this for sure. For sure he is.
For those that may not recognize this weapon, I'll explain. Shinzo Abe is a former Japanese prime minister. He served from 2012 to 2020. He was assassinated in July of 22 in a stunning fashion that left the Japanese public horrified. He was killed with a makeshift weapon that the shooter had built himself at home. So when Hasan saw this tweet that he didn't like, he posted the schematics in what can only be presumed as an invitation to someone in his fan base to build this weapon and then assassinate this sitting congressperson, who wrote a tweet he did not like. I genuinely do not know how he didn't land himself in prison for making terroristic threats.
Zero punishment.
Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods.
And this isn't just a Hasan problem. It underscores a disturbing trend among leftists on Twitch. The problem is, if you can believe it, these people are frequently making death threats and facing zero consequence. I know it sounds far-fetched,
Yes.
but I assure you it's very real.
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear.
Bro, that Destiny guy needs to get Not gonna fucking lie.
It would just be so easy to just, it would solve all of our problems. Like, we would have socialism now at this point, right? We would have socialism at this point if someone just went out of their way and it would be so easy.
Thing that happens, I mean, like, holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
Actually, Mike from PA, the dude that's stuck in the before image of a transformation story, did receive a 3-day ban.
Oh no.
A bounty.
Oh no, Mr. Before and After is gonna call another person out. I'm gonna say valid though, because Mike from PA, he's quite a chonker. He's a chungus. This is
On a fellow streamer's head. This man should not be getting a 3-day suspension. He should be getting a knock on his door from the FBI.
I made this video for 2 reasons. First, to stop Hasan infiltrating mainstream media. Hasan has been welcomed by many mainstream outlets. They view him as a friendly social democrat, as someone who's just trying to spread progressive politics online to an important demographic. But we know that's not true. He is not their friend or their ally. If you ever see Hasan rubbing shoulders with anyone from mainstream media, let them know politely, with all the civility in the world, what kind of person he is when he thinks mainstream media isn't watching. Help them understand that his name should be associated with people like Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones, other fringe, radical, political commentators. Number 2, Twitch must be held accountable. Twitch has proven that it will not change by choice, and so it is our moral imperative to enact that change through any reasonable means that we can.
Hey,
Samsung,
Jumbo.
Chevron.
Yes.
I'm gonna go hang out with Bunny for a little bit.
Okay.
Capcom. Twitch has given them a lasting association with a racial tier list with Arabs at the top and Jews at the bottom. These brands have every right to know, and they should. We all recall YouTube's adpocalypse. It happened when ads were running over ISIS recruitment videos, and it caused a brand exodus. The same thing is happening now on Twitch, but instead of ISIS, it's the Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah. Dan Clancy's refusal to moderate extremists is the only reason for any of this. He is the sole person to blame. He had so many opportunities to stop this. Ultimately, after dedicating months of my life to creating this video, I am left with one overwhelming conclusion. Fuck this dude.
Well. Oh, it's auto playing something. Some kind of stand-up act. Oh, I'm dead now. Thanks YouTube. Very cool. I forgot that incognito tabs have the fucking thingy on autoplay. Okay, well, solid video. I give it a, I want to say 9 out of 10, but he did fuck up on the that one thing. I mean, I don't know how much I expect him to be able to like fact check everything over and over throughout the entire video as he's making it over the course of months, because 8 days ago, the part about the both that got taken hostage, all those hostages were released 8 days ago. It's been a fucking year. It doesn't change anything about how Hasan reacted to that situation, but it does in fact equal a inaccurate point. But besides that, solid.